How are you? Let me get this taken care of here. How are you guys doing this morning? This afternoon? Kind of feels like morning for me. I was up really late. But I got up, I'd say around 9, but I feel like my day's just getting started. That's how it feels. So I'm cleaning up from last night's reading. I hope you don't mind. Did everyone get a chance to finish the video from yesterday? It was really, really, really good. If some of you guys have missed it, you're really missing out on a great 3-piece reading. I gave you guys a free extended version, and the video turned out to be 3 videos. So if you saw secrets, what they're keeping from you, which is what our video was, secrets, what they're hiding, what they're keeping, you need to watch it. But of course, if you don't resonate with that, if you feel like, you know, no one's keeping any secrets from you and you don't need to watch it, that's fine. I'm not going to force anybody to watch something that doesn't resonate, but it is just a really good reading. I think there's a lot of good information in there for anyone, to be honest. Okay. So today's reading is going to be about your finances, your love, relationships, and your spiritual walk and journey. Okay? So we're going to get into all of those. We're going to be doing a 2-part here, so it's one video, but I'm going to split it from a divine masculine perspective and a divine feminine perspective. That way you guys can have just one video and just see how that flows fluidly, because we all have masculine and feminine in us. Just, we really resonate heavily with one particular element. That's what I believe. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me, please, with these cards. My guides are here. They're welcome to guide me in this message and show me what I need to see for the collective group watching in reference to the divine masculine journey and the divine feminine journey. The reason it's divine is because these are people seeking a higher path. People that are growing spiritually and wanting to teach and help others, as well as just be a better soul. Conquer their karmas. Okay, so those people that are here to level up, divine souls, welcome. All right, so I think the top is going to be the divine feminine and the bottom will be divine masculine. Okay, Spirit. Top divine feminine, bottom divine masculine. Okay. All right. Top divine feminine, bottom divine masculine. Bottom of the deck, a man holding a coin. So, overall energy, everyone's getting some financial advice. All of you, male, female, masculine, feminine. You're all out there working with someone that's either at a bank, someone that is going to give you a loan, a friend or family member that's helping you out financially. Just definitely working with people in financials, all right? You might even be getting, I don't know, maybe you're buying a house, okay, talking to a mortgage lender, maybe a credit repair person. You guys might also be into changing your names right now, going down some kind of a legal, contractual kind of mission, whatever you're doing. You know, this is getting your ducks in order, getting everything together, being responsible, paying bills, taking care of taxes, just taking care of your business. For a lot of you, you're working with someone, you're investing, maybe there's an investor, maybe you're spending money on the business, okay? So a lot of this is just business matters, and I do think you're working with someone in regards to this. So whether you're male or female, you're the one holding a coin, and you're working with someone who's holding a coin, you're growing, you're expanding. A lot of you guys might be spending coins on investments. A lot of you may be spending coins on the home, okay? But that's really what's going on in a nutshell overall for you guys. Feminine on top. Okay, masculine on bottom. Two cards want to pop out for me. One is the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's some information that you're waiting on that hasn't arrived. You're expecting a message. It's delayed. That's what I'm hearing, okay? That's just kind of in a nutshell, a little bonus card. You're going to get your information. You're going to get what you need. It's just going to take a little longer because bottom of the deck is the Star card in the upright. I think you guys can breathe. Whatever it is you're expecting or waiting on or needing, this docket, this information, I'm sorry, this document, this information, this letter, this email, this phone call, this action being taken, plans taking off the way they should. Yes, there's a delay, but you're going to have what it is you seek. Trust with all your faith, all your might. Believe. Don't worry about the logistics. Don't worry about how. Just know this is your moment. This is the time. You are going to have wish fulfillment. That is the Star card. But also this is rebuilding, reestablishing. And this is restructuring things that were torn apart and broken down. Okay? Hummingbird, you are waiting for a docket opening. Okay? It's delayed, but you're going to get it. All right, that's the Star card. So just understand that with delays still come yeses, still come what you need. Just breathe and trust and have faith. Say your mantras. Live in the energy of I get what I want. Everything that I need comes to me easily and freely. The universe is helping me in ways I don't even see. The universe is always working and orchestrating and moving in ways to get what I need and what I want in my life. You know, you have to speak those things, believe in those things, okay? Let's get a spiritual message about your spiritual walk for the masculine and the feminine. Feminine on top, masculine on bottom. Feminine on top, masculine on bottom. All right, feminine on top, masculine on bottom. And the overall, underall message for the both of you is God's rejection is his protection, shielded. Whatever blocks have happened in your guys' lives were for purpose, for a reason. A lot of it doesn't make sense. A lot of it's not what you asked for. God's just asking for you to trust. Spirit source, just asking for your trust. That if something is not working out right now, it's for your best and highest good. All right? And there is such a thing. All right? Okay. So let's get into the details. Spirit, please guide and direct me. Divine feminine on top. Divine masculine on the bottom. Divine feminine on top. Divine masculine on the bottom. Okay. Bottom of the deck, both of you are expanding. This is a birth. This is an Empress card. She's pregnant. She's expecting. Things are about to grow. Things are about to change. You know this. You've been planning on it. You've been working on it. This is just that answer that, yeah, you're not shrinking down. You're not downsizing. You're not losing. This is not a depletion phase. This is a phase of growth. And both of you are growing into the person you need to be. Okay. Almost done here. Where are you at with love? Where are you at with love? Divine Feminine on top, Divine Masculine on bottom. Where are you at with love? Ooh, okay. Okay. This one we're not going to do a bottom of the deck because it doesn't really have words. But there's a musical guy here. This is the number 11. This is a Libra energy. This is balance. We have the yin and the yang. He's very musical. He's making songs. He's an entertainer. A lot of you guys over Underall are probably watching a lot of videos lately about entertainers, about music, about singers, stars. You guys might just be getting your mind off of tarot for a while and paying more attention to music, paying more attention to the stars, like actual people, not astrology. So a lot of you guys might be seeing a new interest in maybe acting, singing, dancing, watching more movies, enjoying the arts, going to museums, hearing music, making music, just watching videos about, you know, stars and famous people. So you might be into that kind of a mood, you know, just into that phase. The both of you more into that at this time. Is this Pisces season? In tropical it is. In tropical. In Vedic, this is Aquarius season, which is great because Jupiter is in Aquarius. So that's a great abundant time. The energy about, because Jupiter expands everything. So this is a great placement for that. So if you guys want to check out where your Jupiter is in your birth chart, and if you're older, past the age of 35, hey Danny, can you please bring me my charger? Okay, and if you guys are past the age of 36, you probably want to look into your Navamsha, which is your D9. For those of you that have no clue what I'm talking about, we study Vedic here. That's what I study, Vedic sidereal. It's the true, honest placements of the stars. It's more accurate, I believe. And even more accurate than Vedic is just sidereal astrology. So there's a third step. It's like one is a little deeper into Vedic. You know, the third one more deeper is sidereal. So I try to follow the sidereal placements, which makes Pisces much, much longer of a season, and Virgo much, much longer, can you plug it in, of a season. And the tiny, tiny seasons are Aries and Libra. Those are just tiny. They hardly happen for a certain amount of time. So that's the sidereal placements. Anyways, we're in Aquarius. So where am I at? Okay, we're going to start over here. Divine Feminine. Thank you. Let me get this charged first. All right. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
See you, honey. Okay. All should be well now. I just want to make sure my phone doesn't die. I need to get new equipment again. Oh, wow. Okay, so Divine Feminine. This is some good stuff going on. Look at you, girl. You got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron going on. Okay. However, it is in reverse. But this is about intelligence, wisdom, and knowledge. And let's just go ahead and read your oracle for what's going on with the feminines at this time. Just because it's reverse doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means, you know, you've had some challenges. You've had some challenges with your intuition. You've had some challenges. This is about clarity of thought and your personal vision. So you may not have had great vision for what it is you wanted in life. You know, you needed a little bit more direction. You know what I mean? You knew what you felt you wanted. You had goals, but I feel like you were missing a few steps. It's like you had to jump from one stone to the next, but there needs to be 2 stones in front for you to reach it. And those are the areas in which didn't really make sense and where you didn't really have vision. So it's like, you know what you want long term. You know what you want in 10 years. You know what you want in retirement. You know who you want to be. You know what you want to do. But what about this week? And what about the next coming months? That's where it gets foggy and just not very clear. So anyways, this card in reverse for the femme admonishes you to get clear. So it's like begging you to get clear. Feminines, you guys may have been lost in confusion lately and had some unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction, can be turned around. So we are talking about your direction. Take off your blinders and widen your perspectives. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make sure that you set your intentions. It's time to break out of old toxic thought patterns. This is strictly in the mind, the swords, the ideas, the thoughts, the visions. These are the areas of your life for the feminines that are being attacked. These are habits of worry. These are habits of doubt. These are also habits of self-criticism. It is time for you to develop a much better, healthier, clear vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want in your daily life. Seriously, visualize what you want it to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. It says here to meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center, your third eye, and a beautiful indigo light inside that particular area. Affirm that you are creating new clarity, a new sense of direction, and that you have all the power you need to create this strong vision that will guide you on your path and make it a goddamn priority. Sorry guys, I had to say that. You got to make it a priority. Spirit says, listen, Linda, if you've been watching this video, if you were led to this video, you know it's for a reason. I understand that you got all your shit together. I understand that you have vision for yourself. But I also understand that you don't have your daily life together. That's just a fact. It is what it is. The tarot doesn't lie. It just doesn't. There is something that you're doing in your head that is hurting you, okay? And it is criticism. It is doubt. It is also maybe not taking care of yourself. It's waking up in the morning in a bed you hate. Waking up in the morning with a schedule that you dislike, okay? That gets under your skin. Okay, you need to change your chi. You need to change your energy. I happen to be not an expert, but pretty good about sensing these things. And I happen to believe that if you just got into some feng shui, you got into some energy healing in the home, honey, you'd be fine. I think that you're going through some kind of mental depression, honestly. It's not intense, like you're hurting yourself physically, although for some of you, maybe you are, but I think it's more just inside. It's just more in your head. And it's kind of a downer season. You know, getting out of a winter season is always a little bit of a downer. And I just feel like you've not been on your all-time high, you know, and that's all right. That's all right. You need to change your chi. You need to dance. I'm feeling it with the music. Dance. Michael Jackson stuff, you know, he believed that chi and fire would just come out of the points of your body, which is true. Your feet and your hands. And he just would pop and send that energy out. And I think you need to work on your chi. You need to work on your physical body. You need to work on your, you know, your home, your bed, where you get ready every day, where you do your hair, your makeup, where you change your clothes, where you put your clothes, how it looks. Change your closet up, decorate it differently, change up the organization style, get some bins, dressers, drawers, whatever. Like, it changes your chi. Get a different full-size mirror. You know, add a window, you know, move your bed around to a different position. Never point your bed feet towards the door because that's called coffin. You don't want your bed in a coffin position. It reminds the body of death. It's just not healthy. And you should always have your head pointed away from the north position. So never, never have your headboard in a north position. Everyone nowadays has a cell phone that has a compass app, or it's automatically already there. Check your bed position because this is going to give you cloudy thought. It can cause stroke. You know, we have a lot of iron in our body. We know the poles are magnetized. So we do know that there is magnetism on this earth. You don't want your blood flow being all jacked up because just your bed is in the north position and you're cloudy headed and you're getting blood clots, or your blood is just not flowing as it should when you sleep. You don't want that. You don't want that shit. Everyone knows this. Well, most. And Sadhguru does even talk about that. So never have your bed in those positions. You definitely want to be east or southeast. That would be preferable. But anywhere but north, okay? You don't want to be north. Even south is better than north, but you just don't want to be north. So make sure your bed is not in a north position because that might be creating a lot of problems here for just number one. Number two, if your bed is positioned towards your bedroom door and your feet are facing the door, that's not good. It can be a little bit over. So, you know, if the door is here and the bed's here, that's fine. But if the bed is right here facing the door, that's a coffin position. You don't want that. So, you know what I mean? That might be creating a lot of worry, grief, depression, and sorrow, and feelings of loss. So, you know, believe it or not, how you position your home is important. It is your chi. If you have a crowded front entry door because you've got coats and hangers and shoes and just a bunch of crap at the front door, it doesn't let good energy come into your home. And every time you enter your home, you feel an immense amount of pressure, worry, and complicated, overwhelming energy. Anytime you want to activate an area of your home, you can get wind chimes. Wind chimes are a great way to activate areas of your home. And a lot of people sell just actual wind chimes or just little decorations that look like wind chimes. That's just beautiful, and just bounce through it every now and then. You know, put your hands through the wind chime, activate the areas. There's things you can do, you know, about your home. You don't have to change your whole world, but there's things you can do to make it better. You know, and work on it, investigate, Google search. What can you do to work on feng shui? Find videos that help. You want your living room to be free of clutter and ready to just relax and hang out with people and create conversations. Have an amethyst cluster in the living room. If you want to purify energies anywhere in your home, clear crystal quartz points, clusters are great. Clusters are great, but you can also just get points. You know, I've got one right here, a crystal point. But, you know, the crystal point clusters are great for clearing energy that seems cluttered or toxic or frustrated. If you want a clear state of mind, I recommend rounded crystal balls near your bed. So this is a black onyx. It's a jet black. No, it's obsidian. My bad. It's obsidian. But if you got a clear crystal quartz or a smoky quartz, even small, it doesn't have to be this big. That would be really expensive. That would be hundreds of dollars. But you've seen little clear crystal quartz balls like this. Okay? Tiny. You know, this is a fluorite. But if you could get a clear crystal quartz ball, they do sell those, put it on a little stand or in a little bowl next to your bed. It would really help clear your mind at night and give you better clear thought. Anyway, there's little things that you guys can do. Make sure that you have a good downtime area, but your mind is a mess. And they always say your home reflects your mind. They always say that. Whatever's going on in your head, it shows in the home. So if there's confusion, cloudiness, or a lack of vision, that means you guys have mail unopened on the counters. It means you have piles of clothes in a corner of a room. It means your closet's not organized. How could it be? It means that your car is also not well kept. It could mean that you've got rooms that need to be organized and cleared out and redecorated, like, you know, removed around, rearranged is what I'm looking for, rearranged. So I know that whatever's going on in the mind reflects in your environment. So it's a mirror. It's vice versa. Whenever you want to clear your mind, even though your mind causes the mess, but if you want to clear the mind, clear the home. When you clear the home, it reflects back onto the mind, and then the mind becomes clear. It's its own little remedy. Isn't that funny how that works? But it works. It really does. So anyways, that's that bit of advice from the cards. So we're on the Divine Feminine now for everyone who's coming in. Divine Feminine's on top. Divine Masculine's on bottom. Okay. First card out for the feminine is good news. 5 of Pentacles, Dark Night of the Soul in reverse. Great. You're finally getting some help, all right? You're finally getting some help. You're coming out of a dark period. You're coming into the light, my friends. It's been dark. It's been gloomy. It's almost over. You're still kind of in it, but it will change quickly. All right. It's been taking you a long time, though. This has been a couple years that you may have been in the rut, stuck in a ditch, frustrated. But this means that challenges can be overcome. You're moving past the trouble spots in your relationships and in your life. This is about growth and renewal for partnerships. Okay? So growth and renewal. So business partners, lovers, children, friends, family. It's been in the shits for a while. It's getting clear now. I'm feeling like you are seeing the number 44. Okay? So if you guys are like, look at the clock, you look somewhere, you're seeing the number 44. That means stabilization is coming. That you are getting stabilized and grounded. Good things come. Manifest it, speak it to the universe. Emperor energy for you. I know this is a 5, but I know that this means stability because it's in reverse. I know you're going to see force, and I know that you're going to have stability. Okay? Let's move into the next energy. Your feelings are everywhere. Wow, you've got a lot of temptations also with the 5 of Wands. Okay? A lot of temptation. And, ooh, I got a good comment there. Kira, doll, that's your choice. I didn't say to wait just to find happiness. I know marriage in India is a big deal. Yes, marriage in India is a big deal, and nothing's wrong with that. I think arranged marriages are more beautiful than love sometimes because you learn to love someone. You learn to love past people's faults. So in your feelings, funny, we're in the feelings department. You're challenged. You're very challenged, and there may be some temptation, and you're fighting your feelings. Maybe you're falling in love with someone, but you're fighting those emotions right now. You don't want to fall in love. Maybe you're becoming more sexual, but you don't want to do that. So you're kind of fighting this little sexuality that's popping up inside of your thoughts, inside of your feelings, inside of your desires. And you're like, oh, I better stop that. That's not good. I shouldn't feel those things. So you are kind of going through some kind of a spiritual battle inside yourself. Amongst that, I do think you're fighting for love. Doll, you're in a deep depression. That's what I'm seeing in the Divine Feminine energy, doll. I did see that, but you're coming out. You're coming out of it. This is coming out of the dark night of the soul. And look at that. That's the number 40. I said 4s are going to come into your life. That's a death energy in the Chinese numerology, but it also represents stability. So death is going to come from this depression and this hardship. And look at this. 5 Pentacles, 5 Wands, 55. So right now you are being challenged to make some changes. And in your heart of hearts, you know you have to make some changes, but it's been very difficult, and you definitely have some opposition. there's something making it harder for you to change. You know, breaking an old habit is really hard. Breaking a mental habit, ooh, yeah. Listen, guys, 21 days, 3 weeks, 777. Blessings come with threes. You know the good things come in threes. You definitely need 21 days where you are fighting and battling your bad habits, your bad words, your bad thoughts, everything. 21 days. If you could start, and I know it's going to be hard, changing the way you live your life for 21 days, you're going to defeat it. You're going to conquer it. You're going to have a victory. You're going to win. Okay? So, doll, 21 days. My suggestion to you is this. Wake up. Write down your dreams if you have any. Lay in bed a few minutes longer. You don't have to rush out of bed. Think about your dreams and tell yourself first thing in the morning, I have peace. Because usually when everyone wakes up in the morning, it's 1,000 thoughts about what they need to do. Okay? Fuck those thoughts. Okay? Stick them in the fuck it, chuck it box. No. You're going to wake up and you're going to be saying thank you for this beautiful day that I get to wake up to. And then you're going to say the universe works for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's always working for me in my best and highest good. Good things are on its way to me even right now as I lay here. Everything that I want and need is here and available, and I am so grateful and I'm so thankful. I have the power and the ability to make my dreams my reality. I'm very grateful. My body works for me and keeps me alive, and I'm going to have a long and full life. My body treats me well, and I treat my body well. And then when you wake up, you're going to stretch. I want you to stretch out of bed. First thing I want you to do is, obviously you have to use the bathroom, but after the bathroom and after you brush your teeth, I hope you do that. I want you to go to your living area or your meditation altar spot and look at the sun. If you cannot see the sun from your altar area, then you need to go somewhere where you can see the sun. You have to look at the sun rise or be facing the sun when you wake and just give thanks. Put on a sun mantra. They have it. I've had it on my playlist. It's a Hari, H-A-R-I mantra. So I forgot how it goes. Yeah, but I think that's the title of it. H-A-R-I. It's a sun mantra. It has a beautiful tree. It's golden. And put that on in your living room or your phone and give thanks to the sun. Okay? And stretch. Just sit down, you know, stretch your legs out, touch your toes. Stretch forward, backwards, stand up, stretch again down. Put your arms up in the sky. Put your arms up, give thanks, bring it down into your center. Breathe in deep and breathe in out. And calm and be still and be, you know, be grateful, be thankful. Once you do these stretches, even if it's just 5 minutes, okay, you're going to feel so good. Then I want you to just get tea. Okay, you can get turmeric tea, green tea, whatever, just get a cup of tea. It doesn't matter when you wake up. I woke up at, you know, almost 10 today and I'm still having tea, you know. But it's like get up and give thanks, get your tea and just relax. Get on it. Start writing down your plans. Start writing what you need to do. Get dressed, get ready for work, whatever it is you need to do. Get on the ball, get on the grind, you know, but all the while saying thank you and manifesting and doing your stuff. Feel good about life, you know, and just change your habits, change your schedule, but it always starts in the morning. If you don't have a good morning, new routine, it's not going to go well. You can't change your life with a fucked up morning routine. It's just not going to happen. It's just a fact. It is just what it is. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. There's no way. There's no way at all. So no wonder people are going to be stuck. No wonder. There's just no fucking way. You have to change. You have to. And that's what this card says. You know you have to change. The challenge is change. You know there's a lot of opposition. You know there's a lot against you. You know that it's not going to be easy, but you have to practice. And this is practice, practice, practice. That's why it takes 21 days to break a habit mentally, to have a breakthrough. It's not going to happen in 3 days. It's not going to happen in 7 days. It's going to be 3 weeks. Yeah, there's the sun mantra. Thanks, doll. There it is. She wrote it down right there. Thank you so much. Yeah, say those things. Anyways, habits have to change, and you need more energy here with the sun. Wear yellow. Doll, if you guys, you know how it is, doll. You probably understand being from there. Never wear black. I know, I look good in black, guys. Black is my fucking color, okay? And even in the Chinese zodiac system, I'm a water pig. I am a water pig. But my color is black. Like, it's assigned to me. Some people have red, blue, green, whatever. My color, thank God, is black. And I'm like, oh yeah, I fucking yeah. I love black. I look good in black. It makes me thinner. I love black. Almost all my closet is black, but it's not good for me. It's not fucking good for me, guys. Sadhguru even said, he's like, if you wear black, you're attracting negative things to you. You're in an energy of death. You're in a darkness. You start your day feeling dark and heavy and, you know, kind of isolated and closed off from the world. And, you know, it represents, you know, just dark night of the soul, darkness, death, you know, it's Saturn's colors are black and red, you know, so it's connected to Saturn, and Saturn is restriction and obstacles. And so you might not feel as happy in black, okay? But what about the opposite? What about the sun? We're talking gold, we're talking yellow, we're talking bright confidence and joy and happiness. Now, chances are not everyone's gonna wanna go around in yellow. But honestly, yellow, orange, those colors, yeah, gold, those are gonna make you feel really, really good. Yellow. And whatever you put on your body, it really helps. And so if you can wear a yellow bra, yellow underwear at the very least, or yellow pants, a yellow shirt, a yellow sweater, a yellow shawl, or just wear gold necklaces, gold rings, gold earrings, you know, that would be very helpful for your life. You know, if you're in a depression, covering up in a gold or yellow blanket. Doll, Steph, you sound like you're Indian, everything you say. Oh, girl, I would love to be Indian. Do you know, doll? I have some people here that own a gas station by me, and they're from India, and they have a restaurant and a gas station and all this stuff. And they're always like, are you Indian? Because you look Indian. And I have a nose ring, and I have my hair long, it's dark, you know. And I have to say, you know, Native Americans and Spaniards, you know, mixed together, that's what I am. I can definitely pull off an Indian look. I could probably fake being Indian if I didn't talk. I could fake it. But they do think I am Indian, and I swear, I bet you in a past life I was, okay? You were an Indian in your past birth. I probably was, doll. I probably really was. I have a very, very divine fondness for India. I just have a fondness of it. I'm drawn there. I love India. I love the culture. I love the people. I love everything, the history. I love the food. I love everything fucking about it. So go India. I just fucking love it. And I have no problem with arranged marriages either. So that's probably a thing. I think it's beautiful. I love the culture. I think it's very beautiful. I would love to pick who my children marry. I wish I could do that. My daughter doesn't even want to get married, which is so weird. But I think they would be so happy if I could choose the right person for them that would also like my children as well. But if I could just matchmake and put people together that would be happy based on their astrology, their birth charts, you know, based on their personalities, I think it would be a great match, because really, truly, people that get together for love, it does end in divorce because they don't really know each other from a birth chart placement. They don't really know each other's karma, dharma, or purpose. They don't know how people are going to grow. They don't know what the Navamsha chart knows. So yeah, I really do believe in arranged marriages. Call me old-fashioned, but that's how I believe. Doll, I am divorced also, and this is a big problem in India to find right partners after divorced. I believe that. Girl, we're going to have to talk. I watched that. There's a show on matchmaking in India. And do you guys know that even a young girl who's like 22, 23 years old, if she's divorced and doesn't even have kids, it damages her matchmaking. It damages everything. People don't want to matchmake her with a nice single young man who would be in his 20s or even 30s. So divorce is a big problem in matchmaking. And even if they don't have children, even if it just lasted a year or two, it's really damaging. And when you have children, it's even worse. They just almost don't want to matchmake you with anyone. So it's really hard. It's really hard. And it's very religious, you know? It's a very religious culture. This is the reason I am too depressed. Oh, doll. Girl, listen. We're sisters here. Fuck the society that you're in right now. Listen. Manifest. The universe works miracles for you. It doesn't care what your culture is. It doesn't care what country you live in. It doesn't care what religion you're involved in. It doesn't matter. The universe will bring you what it is that you want and what it is you need. It doesn't make note of the rules and the regulations and the restriction of our environment. It really just doesn't. Doll, my best advice for you to find someone and just be happy is manifest the shit out of what you want in this world. Fake it till you make it. Fake it, fake it, fake it. When people, because I know they do that in India, how are you doing? Do you want to find someone? Are you going to find someone? You know, it's a constant focus. And when you're asked 1,000 times what your plans are, it makes you doubt yourself. Lie. Or just avoid people. I hate to say that. Lie. Are you going to find someone? Are you talking to someone? Yes, I am. I'm talking to someone. You know, they don't need to know that you're talking to your spiritual soulmate in 5D. They don't need to know that shit. That's your personal business. Just say, I am in connection with someone. I am in connection with my soulmate. And you reach out to the universe and you contact that soulmate. And you tell them, I'm ready. And you live your life as if you are dating, as if you are seeing that person, that you are in communication with that person. Talk to your divine masculine. Talk to him in 5D. Let him know that you're on your walk. You're ready. You're ready to meet. You're ready to be guided. You're working on yourself. You're doing your business. You know what I mean? Manifest, manifest, manifest. And get out of your head. Get out of these thoughts. Everything's an omen. Doll's expression here today on our video, guys, saying that she's been in a very dark depression, is an omen. It is a message for all the feminines watching, because we talked about depression with this particular card in reverse, and we also said, doll, that like we're coming out of it. This is the dark night of the soul. We're getting out of it. It may have been some years that you were in it, but you're coming out. And in the feelings section, it says this is a challenge, but you're going to have to fight your way through it spiritually. The wands in tarot represent spiritual. So this is a spiritual battle. And it's a multi-personality battle. Not only are you fighting other people around you, but you're fighting the multiple personalities of yourself. Oh, today is the Women's Day in India? Get out of here. That's awesome. What an empowerment message for the feminine. Okay? So it is a spiritual battle. You have to fight other people. You have to fight yourself. You have to fight your thoughts and your doubts. You have to get that state of mind. And this is spiritual speaking. And so you have to start acting. It's not just praying or speaking out loud with the mantras, but this is acting as if you already have what you have. When you get up in the morning and you get dressed, look in the mirror and see yourself as a married woman or a married man for some of you. When you get up and you brush your teeth and this and that, set aside a sink or a ready-made area for a partner that's not there yet. Create that environment for someone. Empty out your closet a little bit on one side and keep a drawer empty in your drawers. for a partner. The universe needs to know that that space is up and available and that you are ready and you want that person, your soulmate, with you. Decorate the bedside table. That's feng shui. Decorate the bedside table. Put roses, flowers on both sides. Okay? Have a heart sculpture, something that resonates with love, or a rose quartz. But even just things that have hearts that represent love. Rose quartz is perfect though. Have that right there at the bedside, right where that person should sleep. Call in that person. And remember, when you have bed sheets and you want someone to be in your life, pink. No one really likes pink bed sheets, I know. But there's light pink. There's light pink, which is almost white. You can still bleach it and keep it clean. But light pink creates friendship and romance. It's not passion like red, but it creates a love interest. So if you're single and you want to attract someone in your life, you definitely want a light, pale pink, like a very pale pink bed sheets. Okay? That's going to create that flow. And even if you sleep in pale pink silk pajamas, pale pink t-shirts, pajamas, whatever, that's going to help attract love. And make sure your hygiene is up and on point, because that attracts love. You know, Venus loves beautiful things. She wants to bring you love. So she wants you to be well manicured. You know, the hands, the feet, the legs, you know, smooth and silky, you know, lotion. Doesn't matter what size you are, just lotion, clean. Your hair, braided, just so. I sleep with a braid, but, you know, however you sleep, maybe you have short hair, I don't know. A cap, I don't know. But, you know, take care of your hair, brush it every night. They say if you brush your hair 100 times, 100 strokes every night, you're kind of praising Venus. And it brings good luck, and it brings love and beauty. So, you know, these are things that you should do. There's things that you can get in the habit of. But again, these are challenges. You have to change your habits and your schedule. Change them and challenge yourself. It's going to be so hard, but you can do it. Yoga stretches are very important in the morning. Tea is very important in the morning. Oh, you did Shavati? This is the brought here in the from unmarried girl to get a husband like Shiv. Ooh, okay. Girl. You know, I have my Shiva Lingam, okay? Now, Kapil Raj says we should not put milk in our Shiva Lingam with our what do you call it? The Shiva, I forgot what it's called. You have to tell me, doll. Where you have the shell and the Shiva. I forgot what that's called. It represents female and male. He says you should only do that at a temple. So I don't do that, but maybe going to a temple and doing that too would be good. Shivling, thank you. Yeah, Shivling. Yeah, I'll only do that at a temple. But you can meditate with a Shiva Lingam stone from India's river. I've got one. Okay, it's beautiful. And meditating with this brings both the terminated points, male and female. It represents both. So if you meditate with something like this, which I'm sure you have, even when you're doing your stretches and you're meditating, that's going to call it in. But there's little techniques too, like just being more feminine. For a lot of the females out there, being more feminine means speaking in a more dainty voice. Changing your voice projects and manifests energies that are attracted to femininity. Taking better care of your hands, more delicately, manicured, painted, is also calling in that femininity, which attracts the masculinity. Wearing more beautiful things, sheer items, delicate items, feminine items, will call in that masculine energy as well. Little things like that you can do is an automatic automatic magnetism to call in the masculine. So anyways, there's a lot of things you can do to call in the masculine energy for the feminines. But back here on the reading, what I see is in your feelings, you have to kind of fight someone. You're up against someone. You're pitted against them. This could be a karmic. This could be a family member or a coworker, but in your heart and in your feelings, you're having to fight for what you love. And that's very hard for you to keep fighting. You don't want to fight, but you're fighting for your position and you're fighting for what you love. The next card, which is your actions, let's see. Oh, well, you're doing the right thing. Your actions are speaking love. You're being gentle with people. You're speaking love into people. You're kind. You're sensitive. The way you communicate with people in your life is very considerate and compassionate. Your actions are very humble because it's a page, but the way you communicate is sensitive. You're very sensitive of everyone else's feelings, and you're very considerate of how others are thinking and feeling. So your actions are just speaking love into the world and being love and light, and that's really what the feminine's all about. Let's go ahead to the next one. Love is coming through to you very soon. A fire sign that you're fighting for or with, I think you're fighting for, is coming back into your life, or just into your life in general, even if it's new. Page of Cups is putting your heart out there, letting the universe know, I'm ready for companionship. And the Eight of Wands it's coming fast. 8 weeks. Each wand represents a week in the tarot. And so this is coming at you like Cupid's arrows. This is coming very quickly. A lot is coming at you right now. And believe me, in love, this person, this fire sign is on the way. Now it is going to be in the future. Obviously, it's about 2 months away, is what I would say. But you're already seeing signs. You're already taking action. The universe is giving some good help as far as the love department goes. And I do think that you're going to be juggling a lot around in the next couple weeks. Keep in mind to stay focused and keep calling in the love that you want, be it in your work or relationship. Your Sarathi, will happen from April. All right, well, that's coming up, March, April. So this is going to be good news for you. There's going to be some release. But to the feminines, whatever your battle is currently in the moment, you're going to overcome it. In about 2 months, get ready to pop champagne and celebrate, because there's going to be some champagne. There's going to be some wining and some dining, whether it's to yourself because you're celebrating on a new business or a new house or money, or it's love, or just overcoming a hardship and a depression. But you're ready to pop that bottle. You will be celebrating within 2 months. So keep that in mind. This is what's in store for you. This is what's in the cards for you. Let's go ahead and reveal. This is your love oracle. This is your spiritual oracle. And this one's going to be about financials and just your reality, like your 3D, okay? Just whatever's in front of you that you get to, that you have to deal with right now in person, in the first person. So I think I'm going to start with your oracle for what you're dealing with right now as just a person. Wow, we talked about coming unstuck. And there you are, getting unstuck, because it is in reverse, my friends. It is in reverse. Keep that in mind. You were once stuck, which is why Five of Pentacles was reversed also, but you're coming out of it. So there's clarity. Okay. Why are you worried? Well, I don't think all of you are worried, but if you are worried, you shouldn't be, because you're becoming unstuck. So if you're stuck in money, you're in a rut, you're having a hard time paying bills, money's not coming as much as you would like, be prepared for it to come. Like I said, in about 8 weeks, things are really going to shift, okay? If you're feeling stuck in a relationship because you guys are in a spot where there's been damage, there's been hurdles, and you've just not been able to budge. You're about to get change, okay? You're going to come out of stasis. And in fact, let's read what it says here. Divine Feminine, either we are in denial about our situation, or we don't yet realize how stuck we've been. But until we can acknowledge and feel the blockage, the thing that has been keeping us from what we want, we believe we're making progress when the only place we get is okay, I gotta start over. Mercury wants to mess with me. Divine Feminines, either we are in denial about a situation, or we have not yet realized that we're stuck. But until we feel the blockage and know where the hell it comes from, we believe we're making progress, moving along forward, when really, truly, the only place we're actually arriving is stuckness. And this is where we get exhausted. We keep thinking we're progressing, but we're not. We're just stuck. Imagining that we're moving forward, yeah, right. Other cards in our spread can indicate what's going on, or we can pull a new card to hint the way out. All right, so I'm going to pull a new card to hint your way out. But I already told you what I thought. I already told you it's mental stuckness. You need to change your feng shui. Your chi energy's got to move and flow. You need to wear yellow. You need to be changing your morning routine and your bedtime routine. I already know that that's a lot of your problem. And I already know what you want in the future. But right now you're in a position where, what do I do? How do I get out of this rut I'm in? So let's pull another card. That's what it says. If I could, there it is. How are we going to get unstuck? Spirit, how are we going to get unstuck? I'm hearing wear gold. That's just like a remedy, okay? Real gold. Gold bracelets, gold chains, gold rings, just gold. Even a thin gold necklace. Gold is going to empower you. You need gold in your life. You need confidence. You need empowerment and strength and health and courage, and that's gold. So you need to wear gold. Anyways, the other card, bottom of the deck, that came up, pretty self-explanatory, I'm not going to read it, is reflection. Self-reflection. And notice her green heart chakra is glowing. So that's step one. And the card that comes out is knowledge. Wow, we've been getting this like repetitively. Like 4 days in a row, we got this card. Knowledge, 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 knowledge. We could do a musical with this fucking card. Ladies, gentlemen, divine feminines. I'm reading something that it says here, and it says, oh, doll, today I was talking about gold with my sister. I was not supporting for gold ornaments. Oh my goodness. Because you're in a depression, girl. You need gold. So anyways, this says, heapfuls of dumps in the mind oppress. Then, and it cuts it off. Like, I don't know what that saying is. It just cuts it off in this image. But I'm thinking a certain large amount of negativity dumped into the mind causes oppression. You oppress your goals. You oppress your dreams with doubts, worries, guilt, needing to know how, the steps, money that it takes to do whatever you want, the body that it takes to get what you want, you know, the scores that it takes to get what you want. All of those are just oppressing what needs to manifest. And so this knowledge is, get this, another number 5, 5, 5, 5. The divine feminine is an energy of change. You have to be challenged to change your perspective, because you are going to start seeing 444, not 5s. When you start seeing 4s, you are much closer to your stabilization and your healing. But right now, you're in a 5s market, okay? You need to get positive, and you need to learn something about feng shui, about personalities, about who you are and in your astrology chart. You need to know what Mahadasha you're in, what dasha, which is an Antradasha, a much smaller period. See, the Mahadasha talks about the years that you're under the influence of a planet. A very long time. The Antradasha talks about a small period, which is months. You're in a specific period with under certain planet rulerships for a couple months right now. And you have to work with those planets. How do you work with planets? Think of them as a person, as a teacher. Saturn teaches you responsibility, duty, things that you cannot escape. You have to work long hours and dedicate yourself. That's that teacher. Jupiter teaches you about abundance, positivity, optimism. He teaches you about investments. He teaches you about living wealthy, living abundant, having a healthy state of mind and a healthy body, and also a very healthy meditative state and spiritual practice. He is Buddha. He teaches you light. He teaches you abundance, but he's not all about sacrifice. Sacrifice is a Saturn's teaching. Freedom and liberation is Jupiter's teaching. So thinking more abundantly. And if Venus is your teacher, which is under your Antradasha, even your Mahadasha possibly, she teaches you about luxury, love, romance, music, acting, song, dance, beauty, all the enjoyment in life. She teaches you about pleasure. She teaches you about life worth living. She's a purpose. So Venus kind of drives you towards your purpose. And Venus also talks about your vehicle. What do you choose to drive in through your soul's journey? The vehicles that she references to is the body, which is the vehicle of the soul. She wants you to take care of your body. So she's very into that. She's teaching you about yoga. She's teaching you about exercise. She's teaching you about food. She's teaching you about beauty remedies. Okay? But she also teaches you about luxuries and nice things and the prices of things, what they cost, how to get what you want, desires. She speaks about desires. So if you have Venus as your teacher, she's like, what are the desires of your heart? What is it you want to taste, feel, touch, have, and be in pleasure of in this life? Because the soul deserves to have pleasurable things and a pleasurable experience. So her teaching is spiritual in the aspect of appreciation and the attitude of gratitude. So paying homage, decorating yourself in flowers, your home in flowers and bright colors. She's Venus, and she wants to teach you about the femininity and what it brings to this earth, which is a bountiful abundance of beauty, and how to enjoy it. And then if your teacher is Mars, he teaches you about fight, battle, desire, going after your dreams, being strong, getting healthy, working out, but also standing up for yourself, having courage, going after your dreams by you getting up off your butt and doing it. So he's about hard work, but he's also about precision and strategy. He wants, if Mars is your teacher, he wants you to have a strategy so you can win. He wants to win at all cost. So he goes into these battles to conquer. So conquering, like a karmic battle, like conquering a love that is broken, conquering having abundance, owning property, having land, conquering an abusive person that hurts you in your life and overcoming that and teaching others about how you overcame it. Battling drug addictions or any addictions. You know, Mars wants to conquer those things. So if he's your teacher, he's teaching you about how to conquer and how to be dedicated towards your goal with drive and determination. So think of him like a martial arts instructor, because that would be Mars. He would be your sensei. And he teaches you how to overcome a lot of things. Okay, so he's sensei. And then let's see. Oh, Moon. Moon teaches you about feelings, emotions. If you're under a Moon Antradasha or Mahadasha, she wants you to know about beauty, love, family, and things go in cycles. And she teaches you about letting go. So your teacher at this point would be about receiving good things, watching them grow, and then letting them go. So she goes through cycles. So if Moon is ruling you, you're under a lot of different cycles at that time. You're just going to be in and out, and learning how to adjust to change. So really, she's a teacher about how to adjust to change. And she's more of like a spiritual teacher, you know? And Mercury, of course, intelligence, education. If Mercury is ruling your Mahadasha or your Antradasha, he's teaching you about going to school, learning, going and getting an education. So he wants you to read books. He wants you to write books, okay? He wants you to get, knowledge is power, okay? He wants you to grow, and he wants you to learn quickly. So he wants you to take on as many classes as you can and learn as much as you can, and also travel. You know, Mercury loves travel. He's very fast, and he listens to the sun. So it's all about movement, a lot of action, and a lot of travel, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. So he's your librarian. You know, he's your professor. That's Mercury, if he's ruling you. Am I leaving anyone out? I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay. So I'm going to move on. Sorry, I was harping on that, but we did talk about knowledge. Knowledge is power, and the answer to get unstuck, feminine, right now is probably to listen to your Mercury. Grow in your education. You have to learn about yourself. That is a part of development. I forget her first name. Maybe you guys can remind me, but her name is Diamond. Something Diamond. God, I forgot her first name. My mind right now. She's blonde. She was in the movie The Secret. She's a speaker about manifestation. She has a website. And you can put down your information in her website, and she'll talk about your personality and your life path number and your path number, which is not just your life path, but the number that represents you and your personality type. Because there's like the advisor, the connector. There's two more, and I can't think of them right now. Maybe there's a couple more, but you know, when you go through that personality profile, kind of looking at who you are, she's going to help you through the website, talk about what your power direction is for yoga, for business, for doing everything. She's going to talk to you about the area in your home and in your office that represents love and romance. She's going to talk about an area that represents financial, and she's going to talk about an area that talks about, you know, children and fun and creativity. So she's very much into feng shui. And so if you want to learn more about yourself and get some knowledge about your number and who you are, I would recommend going to her website. But if you just Google search feng shui Diamond website, she probably will come up. I can't think of her first name right now, but I know her last name is Diamond. So anyways, find her website, do that personality profile, look at your power spots, look at the areas of your home that may be causing some damage. Get that knowledge to get you unstuck, okay? Also, get knowledge about your astrology so you can get unstuck. Learn about your moon sign, your rising sign, okay? Learn about those things. Learn about those charts. Do some homework so you can learn how to work with the planets and get out from being stuck, okay? So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys know what you have to do. Get into your astrology, get into your life path numbers, get into feng shui. These are all things that are going to give you knowledge and power to get you unstuck from your current situation. Now, let's look at your love oracle. More knowledge and education. Number 10. Okay, he's carrying a bunch of books. His head is a book. Learn, learn, learn. Again, this is like your message today, feminine. Learn, learn, learn. You guys are going to just go home and do a lot of homework, a lot of studying, journaling, notebooking, teaching. A lot of you guys are probably teaching. You might meet a professor. You might meet a teacher. Maybe that's someone that you're going to get into a relationship with. But I think the person you're going to get in a relationship with will be ruled possibly by Mercury, or have a very strong mercurial quality about him or her. The signs that are ruled by Mercury are Gemini and Virgo. Okay? They could also have very strong fire placements. So maybe they have a rising or a sun in a fire sign. But you may very well meet a Sagittarius. Okay? Could be a Leo or an Aries, but you know, it's in the cards. Let's go ahead. The number 10 is New Beginnings. Let's read it. This is your love oracle. You want to call in love? You got to learn how to do it, right? We want to master our karma. We need to master our chi, our feng shui, our home, our manifestation. We need knowledge so we can make this happen. And that's the advice. This is about knowledge, research, knowing the facts, being prepared and forewarned. As the biggest library, if it's in disorder, it's not as useful. But if it's well arranged, you may accumulate a vast amount of knowledge, but it will be far less value than a much smaller amount if you have not thought it over for yourself. And that's by Arthur Schopenhauer. Yeah, Schopenhauer. Okay? So it doesn't matter how big your knowledge is. You guys probably have a mountain of books in your head. It doesn't mean shit if it's all disheveled and fucked up and you can't even get access the knowledge that you have. Like I was right now. I don't even know her first name. Diamond, you know. That's fucked up. I need to know. I need to have my ducks in an order. I need to know names. I need to know websites. I need to know, I need resources to get my shit together. That's a well-organized library of information. If you have a bunch of information in your head and it's not fucking organized, you're not going to make sense of your life. And again, we talked about a mercurial influence. Who is the best at organization? Who's number one? Who is the heavyweight title holder for organization? Number one is Virgo. Period. Hands down, heavyweight world champion. Virgo energy knows how to organize shit. This means if you have a Virgo friend, by God, give him a phone call. Virgo, I need you. Can you come to my house and help me just organize my life a little bit? They'll probably love it. They'll be happy. Virgos are generally obsessed with organization. So they're like, oh my God, you want me to bring my label maker? You want me to bring my label maker, honey? I got my label maker. Okay, I'm going to help you organize your books. I'm going to give you this and that. They know how to dictate shit. They're very good at that. Okay, so if you have a mom that's a Virgo, a best friend that's a Virgo is probably the best. A sister, a daughter, a son, whoever, a friend, if you have, whatever, just say, Virgo, can you help me? Okay? If you guys don't have a fucking Virgo, God help you. You need to watch videos of people honestly, I'll give you some truth. If you don't have a Virgo in your life to chip in and help you, yes, you can go on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You're the best. You're number one. We love you. You can go on YouTube and gurgle. Jesus Christ. Google's, not Google. I just need a moment. I just need a moment. Okay. Go on YouTube and search Marie Kondo for advice on organizing your house. Marie Kondo. Okay? Yeah, girl. Then you can Google search people like the Diamond Woman I'm mentioning for feng shui help. And your personal number and your dharma, basically, okay? So you want to look up the diamond girl for your dharma, basically. Then you want to look up your birth chart on any way you want and start following astrologers. that while you work, you're listening about your moon. I would start, for everyone that's new to astrology or just getting into it or semi-new, always start looking into your moon nakshatra and your moon para. That's all you need to know. That's going to solve so many problems. Don't get tied up into your rising ascendant. Don't get tied up into your sun sign. Don't get tied up into your Jupiter and your Venus yet. Focus on your moon sign. Just focus on that at this time and get well versed in your moon. And then you can move on. Then you can go into your rising, and then you can go into your other placements. But focus on the moon. She's going to help you understand yourself, because the moon is yourself. It is your mind, and it is your thoughts. It is your intelligence. So focus on that. Get the information about your fate. What does it mean because you're this particular moon? What's going to happen in your life? Believe me, there's answers. What are challenges? What is the para you're in? You know, there's videos. Kapil Raj, Learn KRS Astrology, #1 channel. He's the easiest to understand, and he has the fastest videos. He's great for beginners because he speaks it plainly, and he keeps it short and simple. Okay? Other astrologers, when you get more advanced, I highly recommend Simon Chikowski, Sam Gepi, Vic Takara, Punit's Astrology, Punit's, Punituits, I think, Punit's. I can't spell that. I don't know. But Punit's Astrology is very good. And, oh my gosh, Ernest Whelm, Jesus, the best. Like, I love Ernest Whelm. Oh, God, I hope he lives forever. He's the best teacher. He's my favorite. But, you know, Kapil Raj is also, he's like my favorite. I'm tied. But Ernest Whelm and Kapil Raj, my favorites. Dr. Argan Pai, I love him, but he's not easy to follow. Doll is like Gemini. Well, I'm a Gemini. Anyways, Dr. Argan Pai is excellent. And he's got a team of people. The girl Mendoza, she's really, oh my God, she's brilliant. I forgot her first name. Something Mendoza. She's my other favorite. Brilliant astrologers. They know it inside and outside. They breathe astrology. They eat, sleep, breathe astrology. They are astrology. So those teachers are excellent, but you might have a hard time following them because they're really into it. And the words they use, you know, you're not going to understand. The gods they reference, you're not going to understand unless you're really into Vedic. The way they talk about the planets, they call them grahas, and the grahas have names. So, you know what I mean? You can get lost. If you don't know what a graha is and you don't know the gods and the names, you will get lost. So I recommend them for those of you that are advanced. Dr. Argan Pai's team, okay? That's go-to for information. They have 2 3-hour videos, which is just a plethora of information. And I listen to those religiously. I follow them religiously. But when you're just getting into astrology, yeah, Sam Gepi, Ernest Whelm, Kapil Raj, Punit's Astrology, those are my tops. Simon Chikowski, they're great. Anyways, so knowledge is power. So for all those feminines that want to get unstuck, do you. Figure out some stuff about you, but start with the moon, okay? So anyways, part of the process of assessing your situation is the use of intuition and psychic gifts, which the divine feminines have on point. But some circumstances may merit a more analytical approach, which is, by the way, very masculine. Being better informed and armed with a greater knowledge and understanding of facts and background of your situation might provide a stronger base from which you make better decisions. It appears for the feminines that the character in the scene has dedicated the necessary due diligence and is armed with a substantial amount of information. But therein is the question, feminines, of how much maybe too much information. One can become so overwhelmed and tied down by the details, suffocated by the volume or unnecessary diversions of the knowledge that you are getting and seeking and receiving, at the risk of overanalyzing every detail and not seeing the forest through the trees. Oh my God. That was literally going to be my thumbnail, seeing the forest through the trees. Literally my fucking thumbnail. I should have picked it. Anyways, why would that matter for feminines? Listen, feminines. Okay, when I got into feng shui, there's something called the bagua. And the bagua is like an octagonal shape map of your home and your land and your energy. And each point represents an energy place. So children, financial, business, work, health, romance, all of that shit. But it can get so confusing because some people follow the bagua inside a room. They do a bagua, it's like a map, room by room, the bedroom, the office, the living room, etc. And then some people don't do it by room. They do it by house. So they look at the bagua from the front door inside the home, which is what I chose to do. But then some people get the bagua and use it on your plot of land, your lot of land, if you have a house, or an apartment, and it bases it on that. So it can be very confusing. And my mom and I, we did feng shui together for a while, and she's a Virgo, by the way. Hello, overanalyzing. But she did. She overanalyzed the fuck out of the bagua, and she got so frustrated, so bogged down by the details, because she could not pinpoint exactly degree. She went by the degrees of the bagua and the compass, and if y'all know, you know. But she got so stuck in the degrees of the bagua that she just said, fuck it. And she just chucked it. She was like, fuck this bagua, fuck this feng shui, fuck it all. It's too much. I can't keep up with what needs to be where and where needs to have what and blah, blah, blah. Like, she was just fucking crazy because it wants you to have colors in each space. And she didn't have the right colors and she didn't have the right stuff. She was just like losing her shit. And I'm like, Mom, you're getting lost. You're so into the forest that you cannot see through the trees. You have to step back and know that feng shui is supposed to help your energy. Do you have to do every single thing on the list? No. Do you have to use your home as a map to have the prime example of the prime bagua? No, but you can help. Kira, Virgo here was frustrated by feng shui. Exactly. My mom's a Virgo. She got fucking frustrated with feng shui. She put it in the fuck it, chuck it bucket. Because you will get bogged down, but I told her you don't have to do everything that's listed in the bagua. Why don't you focus on your front entry? Okay? Focus on the front entry. Make that area better. Get the flow coming in. And then if you want to focus on business because that's where your office is and you want to really emphasize that, she did. She wanted to make more money. Well, focus on your business. If you want to help your marriage, focus on your romance area. I know everybody wants the perfect bagua, the perfect feng shui home, but you can get bogged down by the details and totally fuck up your energy. And then you just fuck it, right? You just forget about it. So this message is, it doesn't matter how much, that's just an example, but it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. If it's a mess and it's all disheveled and it doesn't make sense and you're cluttered and you're just, it's not going to help. So even if you go learn about your birth chart and you learn about the planet you're under and you learn about your life path number and you learn about all these things, if you get too bogged down by the details, you might find yourself in more of a mess. So my humble example is this. What area of your life needs the most work? Is it your inner self? Then work on that area. Start baby steps. okay? If the area of your life that needs the most work is business, focus on that one. Don't take the whole pie in. Just take pieces, piece by piece. Because I promise you, as long as you're learning a piece and you're applying it, you're doing the good thing. So don't overwhelm yourselves, okay? That is my humble advice. Don't overwhelm yourselves, which is why my advice said, when you guys are studying astrology, don't worry about your whole chart. Focus on the moon sign, and that's it. The nakshatra and the moon, that's all I want you to look at. Worry about the rest later. Just focus on who you are there. And, work your way through this, guys. Piece by piece, step by step. Make a map, make a whatever for yourself. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. There's a lot of information for you out there. I'm not trying to stress you guys out. Not trying to give you a whole bunch of information and crowd you. I just want you to know there are pieces of areas for everyone out there to learn and grow. And I hope you guys can find it. Okay? So anyways, for the Divine Feminine, now is a really good time to watch things like The Secret. It's a great little movie on Netflix or YouTube. You can buy it also, but yeah, watch The Secret. Get a journal to talk about your feelings. That's something else you can do. And get books that are helpful that just have daily entries. I have a chakra book, and it talks about like your journey through your chakras. And it's just piece by piece, and it helps you work on them individually. So, just little things like that. So pick up some books. Now's a really good time for the feminines to go to Barnes and Nobles or shop on Amazon or order an audiobook or watch educational videos and helpful videos. Now is a good time for the feminines, male or female, to just get involved in that and start growing as a person, because you guys are definitely not able to see the forest through the trees right now. It's just too much for you. So anyways, that's that message about love, okay? So work on how to get educated about love and what you want love to be like. Let's move into your spiritual journey. Let's get out of that. Ooh, you got ideas, desired creative expression. Full of ideas. Wow, you guys are mercurial. Am I speaking to Mercury people? Like this whole reading, knowledge, books, power, ideas, Metatron is all in the mind. I feel like I'm speaking to a very high intellectual, specific collective group of feminine people. And you could be male or female, but I think a lot of you guys are definitely going through some kind of a mercurial antradasha, or you're very highly ruled by Mercury. I just feel like that's who I'm speaking to. Because even in your spiritual walk, you're getting ideas about how to improve your spiritual journey. So you guys are just really strategizing, to be honest. Oh, and Kira, you're a Virgo. Okay, that makes sense. And I know Marcus is a Virgo. Karen is a Virgo. I don't know how many Geminis I have here. I'm a Gemini. So yeah, look at that. Another Virgo, Pacific Pearl. Okay. All right. Yeah, some mercurial people here. This is great. So this is desired creative expression. I love this. Oh, we have an Aquarius person here. But look at this, guys. Remember how we started with the bottom of the deck here about creativity and music and arts? I definitely feel... Oh, we have a Hasta Moon. There you go. I really feel like you guys are artistic also. Like, not only are you guys intelligent and great thinkers and teachers, but the people that I'm talking to, you guys have an artistic talent. Like, you're creative. Like, you can just make stuff. So spiritually right now, if you guys find out, like in the next 8 weeks, starting like now, okay, that you're wanting and craving to paint or color or redo your house, like paint-wise or just creativity. If you guys find that you want to go to Hobby Lobby and just start crafting, if you guys want to just start creating things, sewing, drawing, singing, creating music, writing songs, whatever, like that's your spiritual walk. A lot of people think, oh, I have to be spiritual. I have to just meditate and I have to pray and I have to fast and, You know, that's my spiritual journey. Wrong. Listen, I don't know what guru you heard that from, but wrong. Wrong. Get that out of your head. Put it in the fuck it, chuck it bucket. It's not right. Spiritual is what connects to the soul, your spirit. Spiritual is what connects you to source, spirit. There's every walk of life that can be in tune and spiritual if it's connecting to your essence. So get to the truth of who you are. Even, yes, Kiara, gardening. Yeah, it's spiritual. Guys, this is about your ideas, your own personal ideas about how you as a person connect to spirit. And it's saying do it. Do everything that you can. Light a fire, sing, play the piano, guitar, listen to music, go to an art museum, walk through a forest, paint, create, organize if that's beautiful and that's what connects you to your essence. But you know, if you guys feel like you're just full of ideas about how to be more spiritual, that's what's going on. And it's very fluid with you right now. So Spirit's like, yeah, you're doing the damn thing. So you guys are just full of ideas. You have a lot of zeros throughout your reading, 10, 20, 40, 30. Zeros amplify whatever number they're next to. So you're amplifying and you're expanding. So not only is Mercury really helping you out in your life right now, please find where your Mercury is, because Mercury's speaking for you. He's got the microphone. Mercury's kind of in charge for the divine feminine right now, whatever area you're in. But the other thing that's speaking for you is Jupiter. So I don't know if maybe Mercury and Jupiter are close to each other right now. I haven't really looked at the sky and the stars lately, or looked into where the planets are at this very moment. But Mercury and Jupiter pop out to me as your fan club right now. And Jupiter's like expanding your growth and your knowledge where he's at, which is Aquarius. So you might want to see where is your Aquarius. Because we're doing Vedic, of course. Oh, thank you so much for the little super chat, Cynthia. Thank you so much, Cynthia Perdia, for the $1.99 and the cute little fox or corgi, whatever he is. He's precious. Thank you. Yeah, so look at where your Aquarius is, my friends. That's going to show you where you want to grow, okay? Because you're growing there. Jupiter is a big seed that starts to bloom like ferngully, and he wants to grow that. So where's your Aquarius? Yeah. He wants to grow that. And let me see, where's my Aquarius? My Aquarius in my birth chart is my 3rd house. So interesting, because this is all about knowledge, books, growth, education, and that's Gemini. That's the 3rd house. It's about determination, drive, and education, learning. And it's also about siblings, and I'm doing a lot with my siblings right now. I'm actually growing my relationship with my siblings right now. I'm encouraging growth in that area. So I'm wanting to spend more time with them. I'm wanting to get to know them better. You know, I was even thinking about getting a matching tattoo with my siblings. So I'm just giving you an example that how Jupiter in the 3rd house might affect you, because how it's affecting me is education, teaching, growing, learning, and siblings, and also business plans. I'm making a lot of new business growth and business plans. So yeah, those are certain areas that are expanding growth. So I don't know. We're done with the feminine. It's been a long one. Thank you so much for hanging out. We are at 93 minutes. I'm going to try to do the masculine a little faster. But Jupiter is expansion. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, if you want to get unstuck, you have to look inside yourselves, do a personal reflection on who you are, and what you want, okay? It all starts with knowledge about self. So go down that path, guys. All right, so now we're going to start with the masculine. Let me get a drink of tea here. All right, we are at 94 minutes. So masculine, you have walking away in reverse. You don't want to go, do you? You don't want to budge an inch. I don't want to walk away, Steph. I don't want to walk away. I like where I'm at. I don't want Oh, you don't like change. Look how beautiful she is. Another beautiful Indian girl. God, I wish I was in India. I wish I was Indian. Not saying I don't like who I am. I love who I am, but I would just love to wear pink and gold. I would actually look good in pink and gold. I don't have anything pink. Nothing. I have an orchid on my desk. Semi-pink. I don't own a goddamn thing that's pink. Wow. That's shameful. That's just shameful. I don't wear color. Everything's black, guys. I fucking black everywhere. What the fuck? But it makes sense. I'm a widow, basically. I've lost 2 men in my life. I guess I'm just constantly in mourning. I'm kidding. I'm making a joke. I didn't mean to be insensitive for those of you that are widows, but I constantly lose my man. So maybe I'm wearing black and that's a bad omen. I need to stop wearing black so I can stop grieving. But anyways, masculine. Let me focus. Oh, you have a pink suit for Easter? That's awesome. Masculine, what is it that you are not trying to leave behind? You don't want to let go of this person. You don't want to leave. I don't want to read this yet till I get more of your cards because I just know that you're not in the mood to leave this situation and you certainly are fighting it. Let's see what's on your mind. Yourself, kind of selfish. Are you using someone? Is someone using you? You know, this is like, it was very selfish. The 9 of Cups in reverse is not feeling happy and joyful, an attitude of gratitude and just being a loving, good person. Look how he's holding his hands together. He's satisfied. You know, the 9 of Cups is satisfied. Cup overfloweth, you know, satisfied with yourself. But it's when it's in reverse, it's I'm not satisfied with myself because I'm never satisfied. This is very Rahu. I'm just not happy with what I have. I need more. I haven't got what I want out of this situation. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on. Masculine, maybe it's your job, maybe it's a career, maybe it's love, okay? But whatever situation you're involved with right now, you're just not satisfied with where it's at. You haven't got what you need from it. And you feel like there's more time that needs to be put into the situation so you can get what you need out of it because you're just not done. And this is really what it means. I'm just not done yet, okay? I'm not done. Flat out. Let's read this. Okay. Sadness, loss of faith, feeling hopeless, not able to see the gifts in front of you. Okay, that's what it says right there, black and white. So again, another card where you're so into the forest, you don't see the trees. That's what it means. I'm just not happy. I'm feeling very hopeless that nothing is going to make me happy. Maybe I'll never be happy. Maybe I'll never have what it is I want in this life. Maybe I'll never achieve the wholeness that I'm searching for. Maybe I'll never have that beautiful marriage that I've always dreamt of having at this time, by this age. Maybe I'll never have that business that I always dreamt of having and owning. Maybe I'll never have that, you know what I mean? And so there's this, I'm just not satisfied and I'm not happy and you're in a gloom and doom. Really, that's what it is, gloom and doom. So when you have walking away in reverse, it says this. This card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situation or location. And how ironic is that, masculine, that your feminine is mirroring you and also feeling stuck. You know, you guys are both just very similar in your particular situation, both of you. So there may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you in your life and it just doesn't do it for you. Yet out of your own habits, or maybe even perhaps fear, you've just allowed yourself to stay, even when it was healthier to just consider walking away. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to just ignore their guts and their instincts and really be ingenuine and dishonor their own feelings and wants. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all the factors in your present situations. Maybe the timing just isn't right, or maybe there's some purpose to staying here just a little while longer. But please don't deceive yourself, masculine, about why you're here and your motivations. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interest. You also may be stuck in a long-term personal habit or a very unhealthy pattern that you keep replaying as karma in your life. But you always have the option and the responsibility, may I add, to let go of this thought behaviors or the situation that does not honor your soul. Whenever you walk away from what hurts you and what makes you suffer, and when you walk away from this toxic negativity that's just not good for you, you're always going to move towards a greater happiness. All right. So this is Scorpio vibes. Walking away to me is very much the Eight of Cups, obviously. Do you guys not agree? Walking away is Eight of Cups. So that's Scorpio. And then you have Nine of Cups, which is also Scorpio. Both talks about the self, the inside. And this is, I'm very unhappy with myself. Because this is happy with myself when it's upright, super happy with myself. And this is, I'm very not happy with myself. And I'm just not happy about life. So you're in a situation that you are also stuck in. You feel like you can't budge, you can't move. You're also just tied to something, and for whatever reason, you're not getting out of it, okay? You're not walking away, and why? So only you'll know the answer to that. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle about your physical world and what's going on around you, because these particular transformation oracles that I've chosen for your reading today, I chose them to talk about your surroundings and like what's really going on with you and yourself. So let's take a look. We have separation in reverse. This is another Eight of Cups. Separation is leaving, walking away, detaching. It's in reverse. These are the same card. Same exact. Leaving that which does not serve you. Walking away or separating is the same thing. Okay? Same exact message. So there is this beautiful contribution that you need to leave someone or something or a bad habit behind. And I know you don't want to, but you need to. So we're going to read that. I also feel like somebody could have a first name or a last name starting with the letter S. Okay? Because we have stuck. I saw simplicity. I see separation. I was thinking of strategy. I feel a very deep calling to the letter S. Maybe you're connected to somebody with the letter S. I don't know, but we're going to read. This is a duality card, and it says when it's reversed, you, masculine, are having trouble letting go. You are in denial, and you are resisting. But denial and resistance won't prevent the inevitable, the fate, the karma. It's time for you to accept that it's over. To see how to navigate now, to draw another card or look at another card in your spread. So we're going to draw another card, but it's over You're in denial, okay, flat out, and that's the Nine of Cups in reverse, totally in denial. Something is over, but you're refusing to walk away. You're hanging on. I feel like if you're in a marriage or an engagement or a union, you don't want to let go of them because you're scared, but you also don't know if you're going to be any happier. Yeah, I feel like you've been through a cycle that you've gotten with someone, left, gotten with someone and left, and it never ends in happiness. So why would you leave this person? What if it's always hopeless? What if it's always going to be like this? And even with the next person, it's going to be like this also. So you have this hopeless state of mind. It's never going to get any better. Anywhere I go, it's going to feel this way. So I might as well just be here because there's some sense of security. That's denial. Maybe you're in a job that you absolutely hate, but you're there for necessity. You can't walk away. It provides, it pays your bills. If that is the case, I understand you can't just up and quit and lose your home and your car and your food. I understand you cannot be homeless. So I get that you can't always just walk away, but you have to start planning for the future. You have to start knowing this isn't right for you and getting knowledge and education on how to grow a business, how to invest, how to fix your credit, how to get money, how to do something on the side, how to get a vision board. You know, these are things that you have to do even if you can't leave a situation. You have to start seeing the way out because the only wrong step right now is denial, pretending like everything's fine even though you know it's not, you know? Being in a relationship that progresses and you're like, really, I don't love you truly, madly, deeply. You're not the woman of my dreams. You're not the man of my dreams. You're not my soulmate. You and I are not equally yoked. You and I are not spiritually in tune. If you know that in your heart, but you're denying it, thinking, oh, once we have this, we're going to change. Once we have that, we're going to be better. You know, you're wrong. You're in denial. So wake up. I think you're in a deep sleep. It's time to wake up and it's time to walk away. It's time. Masculine, it's time. Stop being in denial. You are not aligned with a situation in your physical reality. So I'm going to get an extra card to clarify your situation. Okay, Spirit. Okay, clarify the situation. Clarify the situation, please. Okay, so we got purification. Wisdom is power. Wisdom card. This is the peacock, the proud peacock. Pride and arrogance are getting in your way. It's in your way. But also, what needs to be dealt with is forgiveness. There's a lot of toxicity in your life, and you've not made peace. The problems in your life that you are so frustrated about and feeling so hopeless about are seasoning. Your soul was plain and bland. You came here to get seasoned. And your divorces, your separations, your multiple jobs, your different situations that you've been put and placed in and suffered helped you grow to be wiser. And this next move, this next walking away is going to help you grow. It's going to make you wiser. You're not going to walk away from this situation and gain nothing. You're going to gain wisdom. You're going to be a better partner for someone from what you learned in this relationship. You're going to be more responsible. You're going to be more understanding or patient or forgiving, or you're going to be more faithful. You're going to be more something, okay, because of this relationship. You got something from it. This job that you hate, that no longer serves you, it's going to be hard to say goodbye, but you learned how to run a business. You learned how to manage. You learned responsibility. You learned dedication and loyalty, and you learned stick-to-itiveness. And you learned about hard work, and you learned about that. And you're going to walk away from this job, and you're going to be full of wisdom. And the next job you're going to have is going to be so grateful for your experience. You just have to dream big. You have to dream bigger. Your dreams are too small. You know, maybe you're leaving a job that had no room for growth. And now, if you would just broaden your mind, you could work in a company that says you're a really good manager, and you could work for HR, or you could work in a management position, you know, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to grow, expand. Remember expansion. Okay, so that's what's in your mind, hopelessness. Let's go ahead and let's get into your feelings. Oh, the Empress. You miss your mom. You miss your mom, whether you're a man or a woman, but you're in a masculine energy, you miss your mom, okay? You need her. You want her guidance. She's gentle. She's loving. She's nurturing. You need her. You feel like, I wish you were here because I would be a better person with you here. Maybe there's some distance between you guys. Maybe she's already passed away. Maybe she's older and not able anymore. Maybe there's a troubled relationship, but you wish you had that strong feminine mother in your life. You need that. You really wish you had that because the feminine in your life wants to give you confidence. Mothers give their children confidence. That's why we teach them how to speak, how to walk, how to eat, how to do school, how to do all those things, how to make friends, how to take care of themselves, how to make a bed, how to talk. Without mothers, believe me, no one would be who they are. And whether this is a biological mother or a mother figure, doesn't matter. Without the mother figure, without that person teaching us to do all of those things, we wouldn't have them. We would be hopeless and very unconfident in ourselves. We would not be secure in who we are and what we're capable of. We need that Empress in our life. This can also, though, in another feeling energy, be, I miss my divine feminine, which is the Empress. And the divine feminine could be wife and mother of your children. For some of you, it's that. For some of you masculines, it is the mother of your children. And you want to grow, you want to expand, you want children. Or you want to be around your children. Or you want to have marriage. But in your heart of hearts, you want to grow as a person regardless. Because you're like, no matter what I do, I just want to be a better person. And that's the Empress. I want to grow up. I want to be responsible. I want to nurture others. I want to take care of myself. I want to be beautiful. I want to be fruitful. I want to be in the prime of my life. I want good things. You know, I also maybe want to grow a business. I would love to start a business. I may not have all the tools that I need, but I would really love to start making plans to have a company of my own, a business of my own, independence of my own. Maybe I'd like to own a home. Maybe I'd like to get married. Maybe I'd like to make a family. But you're very tied to Venus, and this is very Libra today. It's also Cancer and Taurus, but I feel very inclined to Libra for the masculine energy. And it's just, I want balance and harmony and beauty in my life. I want abundance in my life. That's really what I'm feeling more than anything. And male or female, you know, makes no difference. I've mentioned that before. It really just doesn't. The 12 stars on the crown of the Empress's head represents the 12 zodiac signs. The High Priestess's water flows through the waterfall in the background, which continues through the Empress card and through the entire tarot deck, which is divine wisdom and knowledge and intuition. Her belly is soft and round, and it indicates pregnancy and all creative energy. Her scepter reflects the world that she holds in her hand. The symbol of Venus, the planet and goddess of love and sensual ability, is placed at her throne. The wheat field implies growth and harvest and is sacred in the Greek grain mother Demeter. The Empress is bursting with creativity. She represents Divine Mother, pregnancy, powerful, sensual female nature, emotional and nurturing, expansion and growth, beauty, deep beauty in all forms. So we have a very creative, very passionate, very romantic masculine, because in the masculine's heart of hearts lies Venus. And it's about that. It's about beauty and creativity and growth and birth and expansion. And since you guys have the expansion card at the bottom of the deck, who is also pregnant, which is the same card, like I said, Empress, we're going to read expansion. This is the element of water, the number 8, the phase growth. And it talks about enlarging your capacity. Divine Masculine, develop your small idea by going big. Expand. Add that addition. Flow to that next phase. Widen your circle. Stretch. Make room and accommodate the new energy that is coming in. Open your heart to receive the love, the compliments, and the inspiration that others are trying to give you. Like the pregnant mother, allow yourself space to receive new life. Something special is coming through to you right now, so prepare to give birth. At times, we may already feel stretched to our limits, yet expansion doesn't take something from us. It gives us more of what we need. A sole proprietorship grows with a new employee. A farmer acquires the adjoining land to work. A trip brings new horizons for you to explore. A family prepares for a new member. Reassess your commitments and discard those thoughts that drain your energy. Delegate where you can to others and extend your reach, and trust that the universe will ripple and open to meet you, because the mother asks her unborn child, where do I end and you begin? Similarly, we can ask the same question when we work in service of the universe. So you are growing. You may be expecting a child at this time, a new addition to the family. You may be hiring someone to work for you or with you. You may be getting married, okay? Putting your name on a piece of paper and growing your family. You may be welcoming someone back into your life that has been distant, and they're a new addition. You may be getting a roommate. You may be getting a new friend, a furry friend, a puppy, a cat. You may be hiring someone to do work for you to help you grow your business or grow in some way. You may also be taking on education or going to school. But you are partnering up with that number 3. You are growing up. You're expanding your horizons. And metaphorically, I do think you're growing as a person. I think you're growing up. I think you're becoming wiser, stronger, and better. And I think there's something inside of you that is also growing moment by moment. All right, so I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like something's happening. Something exciting. And you feel it. I also have to say, you have a growing urge to leave this situation behind because it's not for you. So anyways, we're going to move on. What are some of your actions? Some of your actions are 10 of Pentacles in reverse. When you get a pentacle in an action position, you know that you're losing money. You're spending a lot of money, possibly on somebody else's family. This is like getting married and taking care of your spouse's mother-in-law or father-in-law, and it's wasting money for you because you don't even want to be there. You want a divorce. This could also be having a new baby and spending a lot of money on the new child, and you're just broke. You're broke because you're spending a lot of money on the child. This could be getting a new wife or husband, spending a lot of money on a house or a home of some kind, and maybe a wedding and whatever, traveling, but a lot of money is going towards the spouse. You know, but there's just a lot of money being spent, and there's really not anything left over. And I think that's why you're thinking about new business or new growth or a new life, because you can't keep up with this anymore. So that's that. The card says, in reverse, when you get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about disagreements in the family, squabbling over money or an inheritance, a house that is out of order, and a situation that should have ended but continues to rage on. I have to say, for some of you masculines, you have a baby's mama. You have an ex with a child. And you were supposed to have resolve with that kid's mother a long time ago, but you haven't. This is unresolved. And this should have been dealt with and handled, but it's fucking not. You know it. And you're not happy with the circumstances. She's not happy with the circumstances. You can't walk away from this person because they have your child. And as much as you want to walk away and close the door and not look back, you're stupid. You can't fucking do that. You're an idiot. Because now you're going to be paying a lot of child support. You're forever contractually bound. But also DNA, you have ties. This thing here about where do you begin and I end, same with your child. Where's the separation? You have not wanted to work things out with the mother or father of your children. And this is causing a very bad time. And there's something in the way, purification, toxic energy, 8 of Cups, separation and walking away that you should have left, but you haven't. If you would have walked away, separated, loved yourself enough, and done the right thing, the moral thing with the Empress, your house would be upright. You would have more money in the bank. If you were still with your baby's mom, you wouldn't have to pay child support. You'd have all that money pocketed. Plus the money that the Empress, who is obviously a business owner or a very successful woman, she makes a lot of money on her own. If you would have been with that person, you would have more. You would definitely have a home, a business, and a family, and more money. But someone here was an idiot. Someone here, yeah. And this is in the masculine situation. So you left the wrong person flat out. Like that's what this is. And you're in a situation in which is not right for you, but you're afraid to leave. Why? Because pride is in the way. because you already fucked up and you don't want to go back and say you were wrong. I'm going to read purification because that's what you need to do. I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read a lot of it. This is about find the light inside a difficulty, masculine. It's time to transform your poison into beauty. The bad things you've done into, how do you say, retribution, like a reckoning, like I don't know what's the right word. You have to save yourself from what you've done. You need to get correct. Toxic feelings of revenge and rage and resentment, big resentment, are quite colorful in your life, masculine. Oh yeah, you've got rage, you've got resentment. You're angry. Maybe you're resentful of yourself. Maybe you're resentful of another person. I don't know, but you've got issues. They're quite colorful emotionally, but yet they're bright and colorful creatures of a deadly poison. Similarly, left untransformed, our intensive negative feelings can make us quite literally sick or quite literally suffer. Wow. So you need clarity. Because I think that the masculine has hung on to resentment, anger, and upsetness in their feelings, and that's what's going on here with the Nine of Cups. You are angry with yourself for fucking your life up. Let's just be real. Let's keep it 100. Are you, masculine? Are you mad at yourself? You made a bonehead decision. You did. You made a bad decision. You fucked up. You left someone you shouldn't have left, or you worked somewhere you shouldn't have worked, or you got involved with someone you shouldn't have got involved with. You did. And your life, shambles, blew up in front of you, disorderly home, disorderly family, family feuds, disorderly house, just drama. And no wonder you're sitting here hopeless, like, well, I'm afraid to move. I'm afraid to move 1 inch because obviously whatever choice I make, it's going to put me in a deeper mess. I'm afraid to take a step, Steph. If I leave this person, then what's going to happen? What next? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to be crippled? What other karma's in store for me? You know, I don't know what I did or when I did it, but I did it and I'm scared and I'm hurt and I'm not doing well. I want to be better. I want to grow. I wish I could talk to my divine feminine, or I wish I could talk to my mom. My mom or a mother figure would guide me in the right direction right now. And I don't have that, or you need that, or you're seeking that. Maybe you are seeking it. Maybe you are seeking help from an older woman. Okay, this could be an aunt. This could be an older friend, a grandma, a sister-in-law, I don't know. But you're going to seek advice from a mature woman. And you're going to say, I need to know what to do spiritually. If I wanted financial advice, if I wanted business advice, if I wanted some kind of manly advice, I'd go to the emperor. I'd go to the bank, you know what I mean? But I'm going to the empress, which is the goddess, which is the feminine, the healer. And she represents that old woman, the crone. She represents the woman that has knowledge, power, healing. She can give life. She can give guidance. She can talk about astrology. That's why her crown is made of the zodiac stars. She can talk about spiritual things like astrology and fate and karma and feelings and past lives, where the emperor doesn't do that shit. He's worried about wars, land and conquer, and family and 3D world stuff. She's more concerned with the ethers, with what goes through her to come into this world. So she's very much like the high priestess, very much in tune with spiritual things. So I do feel, masculine, you need spiritual guidance. And you are growing as a man or woman spiritually. As a masculine, you're growing in your spirituality. And you're not born with that yet, but you're getting more in tune with it, and you're looking back and reflecting. And in your actions area, your life is a mess and you know it, just very much like the Divine Feminine's reading. Her life was very much kind of a mess. You know, she's stuck, she's depressed, she's having drama, she's got challenges to overcome. She's not feeling like in a very good place. She has a lot to learn and to grow in herself. You know, she's preparing with a lot of ideas to get out of a situation that's obviously negative. And she's pulling herself out. And she will be out very soon. But masculine, you also are in a difficult position of which you need to pull yourself out. And you at least have the right makings. You at least know you have to seek some kind of guidance from a feminine. And you need spiritual guidance to get out. So your actions are, you're being very depleted. And this is poor health. This is a very unhappy home life. So you are struggling at home. And I don't know if your kids are depressed. I don't know if your kids are hurt. I don't know if your finances are just fucked. I don't know if your credit is fucked. I don't know if your marriage looks like it's kind of fucked, is fucked. Or your engagement or your boyfriend-girlfriend situation is fucked. But it's all fucked, guys. It's all fucked. There's a family disruption. And this is a disruption in the home. And clearly you don't live with your feminine, but maybe you do. I don't know. But your home is all fucked up, okay? So it is what it is. We're going to go into the love sector of your life. Let's get into the love sector. King of Wands. Well, you just get sex when you want it. So that's like the highlight of your life, right? Highlight reel. I get to release myself whenever I like. I'm the boss. I'm in charge. My love life is very sexual. You might have a lot of partners. You're charismatic. You're good looking. You're built. Or you've got a sexy disposition about yourself. Like intimacy. This is Leo, King of Fire. And it's about masculinity with the wand. It's about being very well endowed. Very well endowed. And certainly having what you want and wearing the crown and sitting upright and saying, yes, I get what I want in romance. But what about love? Because having your stick handled or your staff handled, your wand handled is one thing. What about the heart? What about the spiritual emotions? Is that being handled? It's a lot more to love than passion. There's a lot more. So, this is about a passionate and driven personality. It's about getting things done. Inspiring leadership, bold nature, driven by integrity. The mature masculine of element fire. No games, no illusions. The King of Wands tells it like it is, states his goal, his desires, and his wants, and moves rapidly towards it. He is charismatic and alluring, and the energy of the rock star or preacher man. So rock star, hello, famous people, or preacher man. You know, he's looked up to. He is likely to charm anyone into seeing things his way. Stating what you want and how you want it and why you want it. So you, masculine in love, are the domineering one. When it comes to love, you tell your partner what you want and how you want it. You're in charge, period. You're the masculine, period. Guess what? Guess with what comes with being large and in charge? You know what comes with being bossy like that and getting what you want? Responsibility. That means he's looking at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is your fault. It's your fault. You wouldn't be in the mess you're in if it wasn't for what you wanted. And that's that selfishness coming in with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So we have a masculine that's like, yeah, I'm a charmer. Yeah, I get what I want. Yeah, I dictate. Yeah, I tell people how I want it, when I want it, you know, like I want it. You know, I'm in charge of that shit. I'm in charge of my relationships. I pick, I choose who I want to be with and how long I want to be with them. I pick and choose who I leave and who I stay with. I pick and choose who I want to be loyal to. I pick and choose who I want to sleep with that night. I pick and choose all these things, and it comes to me very easily, and I'm very popular. Think of a rock star. or a movie star. It's so easy for them to cheat. It's so easy for them to get shit handed to them because it's in their face. So this person is blessed with charisma, Venus energy, love, romance, partners. But along with all that love, romance, and partners comes responsibility, comes children, comes a house, a home, a marriage, credit, things like that. And with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel there's broken marriages. This is a divorced masculine. This is a masculine who's been divorced. And very strong fire Leo energy for the masculine. So we have Scorpio, we have Libra, and we have Leo. Okay? So anyways, when it comes to matters of love, it's satisfying, but it's only quickly satisfying. Your satisfaction dies out very quickly. So you love being in love. You love having a new relationship. It's the long-lasting relationships that get under your nerves. It's like you're a lover of love, but you're not a lover of commitment. You're a lover of sex and romance, but you're not a lover of fidelity. And this is where you have to learn a thing or two about your mother. Now, there's obviously that issue there, which might be why you have an issue with the feminines in your life, because there is some hurt from the mother issue. It just is what it is. It's grown into this situation where a poor relationship with a mother, or a lack thereof, or a yearning of that, absence of that, is creating difficulty in your life dealing with feminines, which has created a disrupted home. Anyways, let's get your love oracle. What's going on with the masculine in love? Direction. Pointing yourself in the right direction. You have somebody else in your sights. There's somebody else. Yeah, I'm going to be real what I feel in this reading. Masculine, you are staying in a relationship with someone right now. And you don't want to be there, but you're there for, maybe it's financial reasons. I don't know. Maybe it's just ego, whatever. But listen, you're there and it's not good. Okay. It's not a good thing. And you also have a broken home with your children and their parents, their mother, father, whatever your situation is. There's a broken family. And amongst this divorced and broken family is your pure unhappiness with your life. And the only thing that you find joy in is sex and romance. And that dies out quickly, because a fire dies out quickly if you don't have anything to feed the fire. So now you have your sights set out there on someone else or something else. And decisions, right? We started down here with God's rejection is his protection. If you've not been able to leave a situation and that's been denied to you, there's a reason for that. Wish fulfillment will come, but also what needs to be dealt with is responsibilities. A man with a coin. So you do have to deal with that at some point. And, you know, maybe there's another child coming in. I don't know. Maybe you had an affair and there's another child. Maybe you had an affair long ago and there was a child and you need to make it right. I don't know, but Spirit is pointing you in a different direction. This is very much the Wheel of Fortune. The hands of time, destiny, fate. So we're going to read that. The number 52. Direction, purpose, objectives, and taking the first step. So if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will be met with success and unexpected in common hours. The purpose and the direction and the goals for the masculine is the plans for his future. Without these, his life would be stagnant and have very little meaning. His life is so mundane, it's so not happy, it's so just not full of meaning. that he has to expand himself through romance to have meaning. So this person needs that. This masculine needs something to aim for, to achieve, to look forward to, no matter how small. This is the difference between joy and sadness, between a day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, and setting goals is a journey of tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with the first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, and the chosen direction, and let your journey begin. So this is all about making decisions. Like I said earlier, and I stick to it, masculine, you already have your sights set on someone else. Or maybe it's just simply you have your sights set on getting the fuck out. Because for some people, it's just my sight is set on getting out of this relationship. I want to clarify the Empress, because who is the Empress to you? I need to know if it's a mother, if it's a wife, it's a mother of children. But who is the Empress in the masculine's reading? The World. Everything to him. This also stands for the womb. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, Aries. I have a cusper here, Aries and Pisces. Okay, Aries and Pisces. So this Empress could be an Aries and a Pisces. But this is a lack of a new beginning. This is not a leap of faith. This is not trust. This is not a new fresh start. This is the opposite. So this is someone that is kind of new but old at the same time. And then we have the World, which stands for completion, the ending of a cycle. And dare I say divorce, because that's the World. The World also means impregnation as well as the Empress. And the person in the laurels represents the combining of male and female to create the person, the child. This is the combining of the DNA. So it does represent a human birth in the womb, which is the World. The ending, which brings new life, which is the Fool in reverse, right? But this is, it didn't happen. It didn't spark into life. This Empress was someone that completed you, which is masculine and feminine. Notice how the laurels are tied by the red twine there, or the red ribbon. It represents the combination of two, or the combination of four, which is a whole piece. And so this Empress represents your completion, your divine feminine. Also what made you whole, you know. This is your other half, honestly. But the bottom of the deck says it didn't grow, it didn't change, something was unfinished. Let's read. I was like, Stephanie, we're always reading. I know, reading power, I know. Reading is knowledge. We gotta get it, we gotta read. I get more information that way. Because I know the cards in and out, but I just like to read the books because I just feel like there's more information. So this Empress represents living in the moment, nirvana, enlightenment, completion, success, the ultimate of everything. This is the ultimate illumination, overcoming human limitations, transcendence, euphoria, freedom to life. You are simply as time and worry and effort ceases. The World card is akin to the goal of many spiritual traditions. It represents freedom and enlightenment and perfection in the present moment. It does not belong to a select few, but to any of us at any moment. The World dancer holds two wands in her hands as the energy of life flows through her and in her. The creatures at the corner reflect the four directions and the four elements, the manifestation in every sector of life. The wreath suggests victory, but also the birth, canal. Holy shit, see, this is why we had to read, literally in black and white. The World card represents the birth canal in which the Fool emerges to begin the cycle again. The World card is the Big Bang. It's universal orgasmic consciousness. It is perfection. You are perfection. Oh my God. And there's the fucking Fool. See, I had to read it. I knew that with the 0 and the world is the beginning and the end, but I had to read that to make it click. The Empress represents the beginning and the end. The Empress represents, in your heart, the woman, most likely, that gave birth through the birth canal to a little one. And there was a disruption in this connection. So this most certainly for a lot of people is, like I said earlier, the kid's mother. Okay? But it could be a father for some of you, but it just, in essence, the Empress, and it could represent the mother, you know, this masculine's mother who gave birth to the Fool, who's in reverse. It could represent that. But it is a birth. It is a person. It is a human. The Empress is a person. And this person is very important. I'm going to read the Fool card in reverse here. This is about hesitation when given an opportunity. No trust. Preoccupied and worried about what other people think. Wow. So masculine, you were given an opportunity, plain and simple, with your Empress. Even if this is not a live birth, this is an opportunity with your divine feminine. You were given an opportunity with her, but you fucked it all up. It's over. And this was great for you. This was supposed to complete you. For whatever fucking reason, you don't want to trust that person. Maybe you didn't trust the situation. Okay, you just have a lack of trust as a human, period. Possibly. But you are more so than anything worried about what other people have to say, what other people think. Because their opinions matter. And here we have a disruption in the family. There could be a mother that did not approve of this divine feminine in your life. You could have a stepmom or a grandmother or a mother of some kind, sister, a best friend, just another woman that was like, you know, I don't like this person. Could be your ex-wife. Okay? But there is a woman that did not approve of your life, maybe even a child with a divine feminine, and you gave so much of a damn about what other people thought that you decided to just go ahead and fuck up your life. Why? Because that's what their opinion was for you. Hi. I left it in the living room for you.
I don't see it. What was it?
Check the couch.
What was it?
So check the coffee table and check the kitchen table.
Okay. I'll go.
So anyways, if this was a job or just a relationship in general, it just kind of means in general that you cared about what other people were thinking about your choices. And so you did not follow your heart, which is the 9 of Cups in reverse. So because you didn't follow your own heart to go after what really made you happy and what was really right for you, you made a decision that you thought would make the whole other people happy. And now you're sitting in sadness and you haven't left your situation, but you're right back where you started from again. You're back at square one where you're unhappy, unfulfilled, and you're living an inauthentic life. You are not true to yourself. And I'm going to read you a message about that. I don't even need the card. But it's about wearing masks. It's this card. Take your mask off. This is a very Libra message, and I kind of stuck with that from earlier. Masculine, stop trying to appear different than who you really are. It's time to take off the mask that you wear and be the real you, because you are just putting on a show for the world. You're being this king of wands with a mask. You cannot get the love and attention that you really are craving as a soul by pretending to be someone you're not. Why are you so frightened to be honest with yourself and other people? Do you feel that you're going to lose friends, opportunities by showing others what you want, or your imperfections, or your fears, or your vulnerabilities? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if doing that is not what's right for you, doesn't work for you, and doesn't make you happy? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life as a soul. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgments of you no longer impact you. If you have an incredible talent, believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Don't let people tell you no, those things aren't possible, just because it's not possible for them, because it is possible for you. And don't lay in the arms of the woman you love and be with the child that has your heart, or live in the home you want with the family that is destined for you, because you're worried what other people will say in judgment. Remember that every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted those leaders and disliked those leaders. You have to take the good with the bad. There's going to be people that are going to love you, and there's going to be people that are going to hate you, masculine. You know this. You just have to be brave enough to endure the ones that don't like you and that don't approve. It's not their fucking business. And I feel like you just need to get up, walk the hell out of that door of this life that is totally not you. Stop being fake. Grow up, grow as a person, and expand. Maybe take that leap of faith you didn't take before. But you have to point yourself in the right direction. You must. Okay? All right, and the star comes after the tower, so it's all about rebuilding. Rebuilding after the damage was done, and restoration. And so you are restoring your life. Let's go ahead and get a message about your spirituality and what that has to say. Speaking up and speaking out. Allow yourself to express yourself. That's really what this is, authenticity. Saying what is on your mind. Get it off your chest. Okay, Spirit says you need to speak up. Your throat chakra is all fucked. I'm going to go get that chakra card because you need to hear it. It's all fucked. Inauthentic masculine. Very inauthentic. You don't want to live a life of regret. Oh, visualizations there. Let's see. Life purpose, communication. Okay, we're just going to do communication. Because it is about speaking. Speaking out and speaking up. You need to be like the raven. It's time to speak. We're going to read communication. Let's talk about the throat chakra. Okay. Throat chakra vibrates to the color of blue. The ancient Sanskrit name for the throat chakra is Vishuddhi. It is located at the center of the throat. This chakra holds the key to speaking one's higher divine truth clearly with ease and grace. It reflects your need to communicate with others and be received and understood as you express your truth in this world. Your ability to express is very important to your success of soul purpose. When the throat chakra is healthy and in balance, you are able to really speak clearly and truthfully and listen to others effectively and maintain your own truth. It is through the throat chakra that you learn to express your soul's purpose and have and find your powerful voice. This relates to listening, communication, life purpose, truth, aligned soul's purpose, expression, creativity, finding a voice, and self-expression. Sit or lie comfortably with a blue lace agate crystal in your hand and your throat chakra. Allow this crystal energy to support your process, cleansing and balancing this area. Feel this blue stone and let it touch you deeply as it shines light into any blockages and transforms your old energy, opening up your voice about old fears and who you really are. Speak and you will feel your throat chakra open up as you begin to express your life genuinely. What?
Daniel says that the
Thank you, Belinda.
is not queen in 20 minutes. I don't know what else he said, but that, and yeah, but he said, if I don't see that woman queen in 20 minutes, I would do something to you or something.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. That's not going to happen. And I'm almost done, so I'll be out there in 5 minutes.
Please go calm down. Maybe
Then
do
sit in here and wait
something.
till I'm done. But I'm not going to let that happen. But you better not make a mess. Go pick up some of your Legos.
Okay. I already made my Lego world.
Oh, okay.
Mario, I can't destroy it.
You don't have to destroy what you made. Just put all the extra pieces away.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So anyways, yes, some blue stones that would be great for clearing the throat chakra, masculine, lapis lazuli, blue lace agate. What's another one here? There's a blue. God, if I can think. Well, I have a blank. You guys are going to have to help me. I can't remember what else is blue. Sodalite. Hello. Sodalite is a very cheap and expensive gemstone that will also help balance out the throat chakra. And I'm sure there's more. But there's 3. There's 3 for you. Easy to access 3 of them. Okay, blue ones. Anyways, get a blue stone, put it on your throat, and tell the stone what you want it to do, which is to clear your energy, help you be genuine and honest, and help you speak out to others. So the communication card says that you've called upon this energy today to let you know it's an important time for your communication. Thank you so much for the 1111, my love, on Cash App. I appreciate you. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of communication. It is easy to hold back or alter your words in order for you to prevent hurting someone's feelings, fear of rejection, or possibly creating some form of conflict. Very Libra thing to do. However, it is important that you share your thoughts and your feelings truthfully with those around you so you can build healthy relationships. When you doubt, hinder, or manipulate your own flow of communication, you create blocks in your throat chakra. Take a moment to see if there's anyone in your life that you are lying to or not communicating effectively with. Maybe it's even yourself. Are you doing this because of rejection or this unwanted conflict? You are being encouraged now to speak up. Oh my God, that's literally your card, speaking up. You're asked to speak up and share your feelings. Communication can also mean writing them down in a letter or a text, sharing these events and feelings that you want to have take place. Do what is required to take this action. All right? Clear your throat chakra before you do it. Get some of those crystals, even blue kyanite, crystolia, whatever, but blue lace agate is recommended. Take some time and space for yourself. Place those crystals and breathe in your energy. Make sure that you are communicating from a place of compassion and love and honesty. Okay. So you need to communicate what it is you really want, because I don't think you want this shit, but you're there anyways. Speak up. Let's see what you want. Spirit, what does masculine want? What does masculine really want? Communicate. What needs to be said to this fucker that you need to just leave? Who is this? We have all tied up, bottom of the deck. Okay, this is being stuck, which is where you're at. Stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in your own head, just stuck not speaking your truth, not living it. Okay, and the other card that came out for you is door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. This is what you want. This is what you have to speak up. And you know what that card says to me? I was happy. I was happy for a time in this relationship or this job or whatever. I was really, really, really happy there. It meant a lot to me. But now I'm not. Now it just doesn't resonate with me anymore, and I've got to go. And that is the truth. It's like you don't want someone to feel bad like, oh my God, we've been married how many years and now you don't love me? Or we were engaged, we've been together 3 or 4 years. We planned a life together and now you don't want this. You know, you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to cause that conflict, but you need to. And maybe it's a job that was there for you when you needed them. They're your friends. They helped you out with, you know, getting you tires on your truck if you needed it, or repairing a window if you needed it, or loaning you money when you needed it, or just giving you a job when you desperately needed it. And now you've made friends at work. Now you're like family at work. And even though the job just doesn't do it for you anymore, you can't leave them. You know, this is where you have to speak up and say, hey, thank you so much for everything you did to me. The job, the opportunity, it helped me grow. And it was there for me when I needed it, and it did what I needed it to do. But I've outgrown this, and I need expansion. I've outgrown this. That's what it is. So I'm going to read All Tied Up in Reverse. This is the number 23, masculine reading. So this card reversed is telling you that this card reversed is telling you that the ties that bind you are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation, literally keeps repeating stuck, stuck, stuck throughout your reading, is about to open up, and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reversed is also indicating that you are ready to break free from the habits and the patterns and the people that have kept you all tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and all the clarity at this time. So untie the ties that bind and the patterns that have stopped you from being unauthentic and disempowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. I love it. I love it. And the fact that we have ties in the World card, it's like something kept you bound from this new beginning with the Empress. And now you're untying these bindings. You are able to be set free. You are headed in a new direction. Okay, so 34 in reverse. So you really do want to be untied. That's like the truth. The truth of your communication is, I want to get unstuck from this job, this person, this place, this thing, my habits. That is what you want. You do want to be unhinged, okay? Now this card says you may be feeling, get this, stuck. Literally, you're hearing stuck over and over today in this reading, guys. Feminine and masculine, stuck, 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 stuck everywhere, okay? It's like the main word of the reading. So anyways, reversed. You may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Masculine self-mastery and discipline are really hard. And they may be hard for you to achieve right now. Or even specific plans or personal change that maybe is being blocked. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Because whatever you're working on, you need to know you're running out of time, but also that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart out there. Put your heart into the plans and changes that you desire and realize that you are worth your own time and effort. You are worth your own time and effort. And you do have a lack of self-worth with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Absolutely lack of self-worth. You don't even think you deserve the good things in this world anymore based on past events. Stop it. The new beginning that you seek will come with your own focus and patient determination. I love it. Speak up. But you know, bottom of the deck from the beginning, God's rejection is his protection. Shielded. A lot of you guys are being blocked from the things that you were trying to get and frustrated because you don't know why you can't get them. But there's a reason. There's a purpose. Under that is obstacles. You got this. Under that is blocked. Move on, find another way. That which is being kept from you is for a reason. Another one here says, number 66, doors to the past. Look back, but watch where you're going. It's okay to look back, to feel sad, to reminisce, to be all 6 of Cups. It's fine. But look where you're going, says the star. Don't get stuck back there. We also have the card of endings. Time for the comeback. Let something end so something can begin. Because once you finally release it and let that freaking thing die and be over, it's over. It's ended. Now something new can happen. Thank God. We have clinging, shake it off. It's time to let it go. Stop clinging to that which no longer serves you. Okay? There's a lot of beautiful, good messages here, guys. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. It's been a long reading. Masculine and feminine, it's all going to be all right. Good shit's happening. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the changes. Let it happen. Let it move. Let it flow. As I go, I'll read the man holding the coin, bottom of the deck. Good shit is going to happen financially and in your lives. Okay? There's a male connection in money, health, or value. Upright, this card shows a man sitting in a lush, flowery field, holding a large, bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and the readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, and value in your life as a man. Greater success is on the way when you take control of your own finances and act. And as a woman, this could also just represent you in your masculine energy doing that also, okay? But this card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or a healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the actions you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support. And always turn to your own intuitive guidance and weigh on the information that you receive. This could also signify a new love interest of a wealthy man or woman. There you go. So there's that little shit going on. Let's go ahead and get a fortune cookie. Fortune cookie, please, for the collective. All right. Regret. Could have, should have, would have been. Could have been, should have been, would have been. Don't, like the freaking card said, it's okay to look back at the past, but watch where you're going. You know, Don't get stuck there. Don't live in your regrets. That's the fucking... Guys, I could sit here right now. I have so much shit I regret. So much time lost. So much fucking time lost and wasted. I can't even begin. Okay? But if I sit there and dwell on that shit and just worry about it, I'm going to feel like shit and I'm not going to get anything done. And I'm going to be stuck again. So don't live there. Okay? Look back and learn, but don't live there anymore. The next card is, I'm really sorry. An apology. A lot of you guys are going to receive an apology. If you've been watching this reading, and basically in a nutshell, it resonates. Your fortune cookie says, get ready to receive an apology. It's coming. Okay? You deserve one, and you're going to get an apology. All right? So expect those apologies. Or maybe if you're watching and you need to give an apology, it's a sign that you maybe need just to go give an apology. All right, let's get a message from your lover. Let's get a message, please, from the lover. Bottom of the deck, I have crossed oceans of time to find you. A message from Dracula. I have searched and crossed oceans to find you. Oh, man. All right. So your person's looking for you, searching for you. Maybe you've never met them. Maybe you've already met them and they're looking for you again. But this person is searching for you, and they will go above and beyond and cross oceans to get to you. And maybe that's just your love life. Maybe your person just needs to go through some shit, through some real oceans before they get to you. Okay? That's a message from them. The next message is, you guys got the lucky card. I only have one card like this in my deck, and you got the Marry Me card. Maybe you guys need to go watch that movie Marry Me with Jennifer Lopez and that Olsen guy. Marry me, okay? Just marry me. Marry me. Love me. Let me make you happy. I just want to marry you, okay? So marriage is in the cards for you. If this message resonated with you today, you're not going to be single forever. There is a marriage opportunity. Hello, man holding a coin. Could be a ring. Gold. Man holding gold. This person is going to marry you. Okay? So that is in the cards for you guys. All right? An apology and a marriage, and I'm searching for you. Someone that maybe has regrets. All right? But they're... What? Yeah, look at that. Reflect. Deep thought is good for the soul. Reflect. Someone's going to reflect. Someone's going to say sorry. And believe me, there's going to be a marriage. Woohoo! Celebrations. Anyways, I love you guys. I am going to let you go now. Dear God, I've talked your ear off. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please hit the like button on the way out the door, please. On the way out of this video. I'd appreciate you. And for God's sake, subscribe if you haven't already. Just click the subscribe button already. I know you've heard me more than once. Chances are you like me. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so just subscribe. You don't have to watch every one of my videos. You don't have to like every one of my videos, but subscribe. Okay, I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys. And if you're interested in anything else I have to offer, please go to jks1111.com. And if you want to donate anything to me, you could do it there or Cash App. Okay, give me a thank you, give me a whatever. It's a money symbol. Let that shit go. 1111. All right. Many blessings to you guys for those beautiful donations. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. If anybody wants to order anything, it's on the website. Fast announcement, you guys already probably know, but on the 11th of March, we're doing 1111 card readings. If you want to have your cards read, past, present, and future by me on the 11th of March, we are doing that special video. If you want to participate, you can donate that on my website, JKS1111, or you can go to Cash App and donate 1111. It's $11.11. It's available there, and those are for that reading, okay? So if you want to be a part of the action on the 11th of March, go ahead, start doing it. I'm only doing a certain amount of people. It's not forever and ever and ever and always open list. It's just for, you know, as much as I can do, okay? And that's available. So go ahead and get started. I already have a little list forming for people that are ready for the 11th. So if you don't want the clock to run out on you by the 11th, maybe go ahead and consider doing that today. I also have another reading opening up. So for those of you that, you know, just don't have it right now, just can't, maybe plan for the 22nd of March, I have a $22 reading available for up to 20 people. And I'm trying to keep it under 10, but we'll see. Okay, it's going to be a Celtic Cross. It's a larger reading. It's $22. And if you guys know the Celtic Cross layout, that's what we're going to be doing on the 22nd for the people that pay the $22. So this is your 1 day a month, opportunity to get a nice reading from me. It's not super long. It's not a long drawn out, message like I do on my privates. My privates, I spend 30, 40, 50 minutes to up to an hour, over an hour with my clients, going deep into their relationships and learning about multiple people. So this is not going to be a reading where you get to learn about you, your lover, and their person, and so on. It's not that. If you want that, if you want to learn more about your situation and everyone involved, you can go to my website. But the 22nd is just a Celtic Cross about you, okay? And that's available on the 22nd, okay? So if you guys want to jump in on that, you can. Same thing, Cash App or my website. Okay, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being a part of all of this. To my subscribers, there's been some glitches and some errors in my website lately. It says website unknown or something. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be fixed today. It just started happening yesterday. I swear this would be a Mercury retrograde. I've had a lot of drama technologically. But anyways, that's going to be fixed. Anyone that's been kicked out of a login or any kind of issues, let me know. We'll get that fixed. All the extended readings should be up and posted. We're going to be starting on more extendeds tomorrow. So stay tuned. Not to mention, you guys get a special reading with free questions. So to all my subscribers, you guys get free questions. And we're going to plan that video. Let me know what works, guys, evening or mornings. We got to plan it. I want all my subscribers to get free questions. So the subscribers that I'm discussing about free questions is my monthly subscribers to my website. It's $33.33 a month. They have privy access to all my extendeds and bonus videos. So they get free questions. If you guys want to jump on board and be a part of my family over there, I would appreciate you. And I will say, the people that participate in that extended membership, their energy does come up a lot more prominently in my readings than anybody else in the collective. Almost all of the people that follow me and subscribe to my extendeds, these readings are almost personal every time I do them. So I really do believe you're putting your energy into my business and into my messages. So there's a perk. There's definitely a perk by doing that. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, like I always say, this love, this light, this journey is a big journey. Just keep swimming. We have an ocean of lessons. It's never going to stop. Don't think that it is. You're never going to reach the pinnacle, okay? There's no pinnacle, just a big ocean. So just keep swimming, guys. Watching tarot, learning, growing, loving. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So much love. Just keep swimming. Thank you, guys. Thank you, markers. Thank you, moderators, for monitoring my channel and being supports and just helping me, because I couldn't do without you. I love you guys. Bye.